Massive thank you to all our channel members. Your support helps keep MyFaction Reaction going strong. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. We're getting ready for Elimination Chamber 2026. I'm here with you, Nathan, the face of MyFaction, along with my son, Connor. How are you doing, Connor? So we're getting ready for the Elimination Chamber match. Connor doesn't even really know who's in the match itself, so let's actually go through that with him. And get his picks of who he feels is going to win. So, our match number one. Oh, the chat's not up on the screen for us. We need to get that up. I'm going to put that up. So, we've got the Women's Elimination Chamber probably starting first, featuring Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez. Who do you have?
I think Asuka's going to win.
I don't think it's going to be Asuka. It's likely going to be Tiffany or Rhea. I'm going to put my money on Tiffany Stratton. All right, number two. We've got Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee.
I feel like AJ will win that.
You feel like AJ is going to win that? Okay. I think they might hold off and AJ win till WrestleMania. So I could see Becky pulling this one out via shenanigans, some might say. Then we've got CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
I feel like CM Punk's going to win that.
Yeah, CM Punk's going to win that. They're not going to mess up the WrestleMania plans. And then finally, the final Elimination Chamber match of the night, the Men's Elimination Chamber. We've got Randall Keith Orton versus L.A. Knight versus Cody Rhodes versus Javon Evans versus Trick Williams versus Logan Paul.
I feel like it's going to be Randy or LA Knight.
Randy or LA Knight. I could see Randy winning, but probably money's on Cody. So, oh, and we got to get the volume going here. Let's get the everything pulled through. And let's check out what the chat's been saying, because we didn't have the chat up, the chat program up, so we've got that fixed now. Let's do this thing, Iris. Welcome to the stream, my friend. What's in the box? Marcus, are you ready? From Charger. We've got It Sting from Alan. I hope Finn wins tonight, but I feel Dom's going to turn on Finn. I could see that happening.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Charger said, what's up, Connor? Sup, Nate? I got K13 open. I got, nice, congrats. I'll be doing those matches tomorrow. So, I'll be doing those matches tomorrow. Lance Storm is in the box. I don't think it's Lance Storm.
Does pressure bother you?
I'm gonna, I don't know. Yeah. LA, yeah. So, okay. So we're caught up on the chat now. It'll now show up on the screen. So we're caught up. We're going to get the screen nice and big for us here.
You turned the sound off.
Sorry?
You turned the sound off.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. I guess I just don't know when there's going to be music playing now. They're in Chicago. This is his town.
That's why the chamber never rattled me.
CM Punk does the impossible. One of the most cruel, unforgiving structures ever devised.
Whether it's one-on-one, on the outside.
CM Punk.
I think this match against Finn Balor is great. Finn Balor's a great wrestler.
Or a battle on the inside. When that door slams shut and the world goes quiet.
I don't know if anyone's ready for this.
Everyone feels that weight.
Welcome to the Elimination Chamber.
This is gonna get nasty.
Oh, and who's going to be in the box?
Stakes could not
I think
be
somebody might get a
higher.
curse if they're open the box.
Getting through it isn't a win. It's the price for chasing what matters most.
A guaranteed opportunity at WrestleMania.
So all this pressure
Wait a minute! Oh my God!
feels like home.
All right, so they're opening. We're in Chicago. Yep, somebody might get a curse charger. We'll find out for sure, Z's.
You are looking live at the United Center.
I think Finn is being the demon that
19,346
I think Finn
WWE
is not
fans on
bringing
hand tonight
the demon
for the
Finn
final
Balor into the
PLE
match.
before
Dominic is going to promote Finn by costing
WrestleMania.
or
And the
distraction.
stars are out
Finn
tonight.
can't bring the demon
It's
because the
last
demon
chance
did
to
nothing
earn a
but lose.
WWE
And he's not going to win this
title
match, so it can't be
opportunity at WrestleMania
Finn
for
Balor.
the
He can't be the demon
Nightmare,
because
Cody
then he'd
Rhodes.
just
He'll
be
be
another
locked
notch
inside
on
the Elimination Chamber
the demon
tonight.
losing.
As will the 14th
I don't want to
time
spoil
world
a
champion,
charger, but it could be
Randy
very
Orton,
nice
entering the
that
chamber for a
he
record
plays.
10th time, looking to win for a second time in his career. Finn Balor
Although,
says he'll
maybe a
shake up
surprise,
the
I
main
don't know,
event
we'll
at
see.
WrestleMania tonight when
We
he
got
wins
Finn
the
Balor
World
in the seats there.
Heavyweight Championship.
Looking very less
Also
Judgment
tonight,
Day.
the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch has
Sports
an away
Illustrated told me
game
that she's
for
the best
backs
women
against
wrestler
the
to
wall
ever do it, and
because
it's not
she's
just
in
her
the
saying.
hometown of none other than
And there
AJ
is
Lee.
Punk
First
and
title match
AJ
in 11
Lee
years, accompanied
coming
by her
in
husband,
together.
Chicago's own CM Punk, who defends the world title versus Finn Balor tonight.
AJ Lee's from New Jersey, I believe, but she lives in Chicago now because that's where Punk
It is a menacing steel structure known as the
and we're getting ready to go
Elimination Chamber.
right into
24
and the
years
Bleacher Report. You're
old
correct.
this
Joe.
year. It will surround the ring as we
We're going to
kick
go
off
right
the home
into the Elimination
stretch.
Chamber. If you guys remember the
to
Women's Elimination Chamber match
WrestleMania.
last year, as all the
Let's check
women
in
were
with our
getting
ring announcer,
into the match,
Mark Nash.
Jade Cargill came out of nowhere and beat the crap out of
The
Naomi.
following is the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Two superstars start in the ring. Four superstars in individual pods. A random pod door opens at regularly scheduled intervals until all pods are empty. Superstars are eliminated by pinfall or submission. The last superstar standing will be declared the
lose in
winner
this match?
and go on to challenge the
Well, you can't really, like,
WWE
you can
Women's
use the pod or
Champion,
like the
Jade
Elimination
Cargill
Chamber as much as you
at
want.
WrestleMania
So that's not really
42.
an issue. But, like, there's no real way to get... I guess somebody on the outside can put weapons in it for you. Well, we're going to have to mute a bunch here as some of the ladies come out here. What's going on, Power Pinfall? Welcome to the stream, my friend. So Alexa is starting out, or no? She's going to be in a pod. The last two will be the people starting out. Oh man, Bianca always hits with that hair whip. That's why it's one of her secret signatures in the game because it's brutal to watch. She's been back over a year now. Super excited about the PLE. Yeah, oh yeah, me too. 2K26 is next week. We are going to be doing what feels like a full weekend of coverage and a bunch of weeknights coming up with everything that we'll be doing. I'll get a proper schedule out, but we're going to be together Friday night, probably start at 8, and we'll go to like midnight or 1 o'clock. We're going to play the crap out of it. On Saturday, I'm going to play like 8 hours worth with you guys. So we got a lot, maybe a little bit on Sunday. Might need to take a break on Sunday, and we'll come back during the week next week and play a little bit more throughout the week. So I'm very, very excited. We got the drone shots here. They're really taking their milking this Alexa entrance, but I guess they're trying to get their intros in right now. There's Jay Cargill chilling in the back. waiting for her challenger. Whoever wins this will be challenging Jade Cargill at WrestleMania for that title. Her second only title defense, because she does not defend her title. Whoever it is, I hope they don't get hurt. Maybe we'll do the showcase on Friday, I think. And we'll start working through some of the MyFaction stuff and My Rise on Saturday. Here comes Asuka. You have to figure out what I'm gonna stream. They ain't got. Oh yeah, trust me, I get it. Power Pinfall. You got to work around the work schedule. I get it. Here comes Asuka with her cool ass mask. We're 6 days. Yeah, we're so close, Bray. We are so close to launching the new game here. We'll get the volume turned on once we're through all of the entrances, because I just don't get hit with copyright strikes. Can't really get around the ring on the outside. So is it true we are pre-buying DLC characters and we've... Well, I mean, that happens every year, Matt. They will let us know. They've said that they'll release the full list of characters before the game actually drops. So I expect we'll see news this week before Friday on who the DLC characters are. So, like, you can make the choice to wait till they're announced to see who you're getting, but I typically get them anyway. So I made a deep dish pizza for tonight's pay-per-view watch along. Nice. Yeah, I think we had a very late lunch around like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So, but my wife may make something. So we may have some nachos or something on stream, or a snack of some sort. Yeah, I think they'll announce the season before they come out. Yeah, 100%, Alan. I think that will happen. Or 12 days for those who get standard. You're correct about that, Bray. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez. She's the most improved wrestler over 2025 for me. She really figured out how to use her size. And she is big sexy now. She's really like taking the advice Kevin, like the criticism Kevin Nash had for her, and how she like treats herself, and has come back and done that. So yeah, so if we're eating nachos later and it looks rude, sorry. I'm rooting for Raquel, but Raquel's not going to win. I wish Roxy was in the match, but Roxy's out after having that mass removed from her back. So, what's going on, Austin? I have Rhea, AJ Lee, Punk, and either Cody or Randy winning. Yeah, I think I'm very similar to you. I think it is Rhea right now. So I don't have AJ Lee winning. I think it'll be Becky. I think they'll save AJ Lee for Mania, and Becky's going to win via shenanigans tonight. Punk will beat Balor, potentially with Dom interference. And then, yeah, Cody or Randy are probably the most likely for the men. So I'll put my money on Randy. I'm just going to say Randy. I ate ice cream on my stream last week, so no rudeness there. LOL. All right. Nice. All right, so here's Rhea. Rhea's going to be in a pod. That means our starting two are going to be Charlotte Flair and Kiana James. Oh, yes, and we get the box reveal. I have a feeling whoever opens the box will be cursed tonight. So they could be getting cursed. Raquel there to job. Unfortunately, I think Raquel's been so good this year. But you know what? Good for her. There we go. Now it's on the right side. Raquel's going to cost Liv at Mania, maybe? I guess we'll find out. Still don't get what that means. Oh, you'll find out, Charger. Maybe you'll find out. I don't know. We'll see. But whatever's in that box, it could be very, very nice and very, very evil. Hey man, how's your day going? My day's going good, Xavier. You know what? I told you guys yesterday I was going to help my dad move some stuff, and we had to go. And that's why I didn't book a stream in this afternoon to get the live events done. We'll do those tomorrow, considering there's a few new live events to do now. But it took me, like, we were literally helping him to, like, I didn't get back to like 3 o'clock-ish. So I'm glad I didn't schedule a stream. I don't think I could have had it 100% or been back. So could see that happening, Bray. Yeah, definitely. And Nate is a W son. Yep, we got Connor here. So Rhea's greeting everybody. They must have practiced that with the move there. When Dom defends the AAA championship against Vikingo, there's a stipulation. If Dom does not win, he cannot compete in Lucha Libre again. Oh, I don't know. They might have him win then. I don't know. We'll see. Isn't Vikingo a bad guy now in AAA? Well, that's a power move. That's got to hurt. Those are like metal. Yeah, she needs to turn heel. I agree with that. All right, so here comes Kiana James. I don't know what. Look, I know she's had a spotlight on her with like a pretty good Royal Rumble win. Or not Royal Rumble win, but a Royal Rumble match. But I still don't get her. Like, she's not connecting with me. And I don't know what it is. Is it the presentation? The music's very subpar. I don't like this manager gimmick thing that she's doing with Julia. Like, I just don't get her. Now, this is a big spotlight to have her in this match. So like, she's obviously stacked, like she's built and she's athletic. I just haven't seen what I want to see out of her yet. So Jelly Roll season 2, my guess, because Triple H is season 1. Do you mean like in? I don't understand by season 1 or season 2. Isn't Jelly Roll just in the game, base game? I know people are annoyed about that, but I actually don't hate it. So yeah, her gimmick needs work. I just don't get what it is. You know what? Repackage her completely into something that's a little bit, I don't know. Something a little bit better. Oh, wait, Triple H isn't, oh no, that's not supposed to be Triple H. That's supposed to, that read Triple A. Sorry, my bad. I read Triple H is season 1. Triple A is season 1. Jelly Roll's in the base game. I don't think he's in Reed Side Pass. He's just in the base game. I believe. He's not DLC. They just didn't make a big spotlight before it came out and they announced it. Oh, wait, Charlotte's not in this. I said Charlotte was in this. That's incorrect. It's not Charlotte. It's Tiffany time with Tiffany Stratton. Rhea gonna win to carry the WrestleMania match for Jade. Yeah. Could be Tiffy, but I don't know if you go back to the Tiffy versus Jade well again. I'm definitely going to use Jelly Roll and he will be a high flyer. Imagine if Kiana James wins the title. I don't think she'll be winning the title, Marcus. Wow, Nate, everyone can get some yeah, well, we'll at least get that Jacob Fatu card right away, and then we'll get whatever's sitting in my faction through World Tour and what other ones are available. We'll have 4 weekly towers that we'll have to work through. I like this attire for Tiffy. Yeah, I like it too, and the hair is interesting. It's a different look because she's usually very so pink. I think of Tiffany and I think of pink or white, and this is a very nice, better look for her. I don't think Dom will be there tonight. AAA has an event in Texas. Oh, do they? Okay, so then no Dom tonight. Chamber was rough. It had no padding when it was. Oh yeah, the Chamber when it first came out was brutal. Yeah, Marcus, we're gonna be live Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time playing the game. We'll probably work through the showcase first on Friday night, and then we'll get in on Saturday. We're gonna do like a stream for 8 hours, and we'll play some MyFaction, some MyRise. Probably get through the MyRise campaign and start playing MyFaction. And then we'll see what happens Sunday. She's rocking the Michelle McCool attires recently. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. Although not enough crosses if there's going to be Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool loved the crosses. (2002) is first chamber match was crazy. Yep. Shawn Michaels winning that first chamber match back in 2002. And when you actually do the math, that was 24 years ago. The chamber has been a thing for 24 years. Not that we always had an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. They would just use it as a match when they needed to, and it made sense. You already pre-ordered the Monday Night edition. Yeah, I've got the Monday Night Wars edition pre-ordered as well.
WWE. And I don't know if Tiffany
Good call,
wants to get
Connor.
into a
Thank you.
test of strength with
Connor
Kiana
turned on the
James.
volume. Not me.
Tell you
He's a
right
better
now,
host
there's
than
a
I
level
am.
of disrespect being thrown at Kiana James from the entire women's locker room, and I think
Here's the
after
deal.
tonight,
I can
those
see
who have
maybe
not
what
been
they're seeing in
paying
Kiana, but she
attention
needs a
will
complete
suddenly
repackage with different music.
gain a lot more respect for little Miss Smarty Pants here. Oh, what a nice start.
You know, we talked about it
I remember
earlier
watching.
today.
Yeah,
The
I'm pretty sure I
chip,
saw
the
that one
massive
live too.
chip
That
on the
was
shoulder of
when I
Kiana
was
James.
still. I had a small break in wrestling
Very
around
valuable thing to have at
2007
this level. Here we go.
for a few years.
Only a one count.
But that was still when I
Nice
was
to
watching
put
pretty
Tiffany
regularly.
away there. Have a little
24
rest till the
years.
next pod
I know it
opens.
doesn't
Give
help when you
yourself
put
as
things
fresh as you can, because
into
4 more women are gonna
put
be
that into perspective.
consecutively
I turned 1 in
introduced into this match,
2002.
each one fresher
Well,
than the
Marcus,
last.
we're
It also drives Kiana
not all
James back
youngins,
at her-
unfortunately.
a lot of her career, she's been overlooked by
I
her buddy
was so.
Julia.
If it was
And a nice
24
basement
years
drop
ago,
kick by Strat into the cover.
I would have
Hooks the
been
leg and a kick out at
10.
2.
Well, she's done a hell of a job for Julia so far as her official representative. Led Julia to a couple of championships already here on SmackDown.
And a standing moonsault by Kiana James, cover on Strat, and a kick out.
The word is certainly out too about Kiana James now, and the taste
the old
for
chamber
gold
looked more brutal. Oh
has
yeah. But you know what? I don't
spread
want them getting hurt in there.
Julia
We have
and
enough people getting
Kiana.
hurt. Just make it
That is
look
an
more brutal.
addictive thing to have.
It's
Man,
still
they could
like
have a
not
whole
the
lot of
nicest thing
gold
to
come
wrestle.
WrestleMania.
See Tiffany in
That's
the
where
ring.
she
She
is.
battled Kairi Sane 24 hours ago. Masterclass put on by Asuka, who originally accepted Tiffany
What?
Stratton's challenge.
Yeah, you've got to be absolutely
Yeah, I'm aware.
insane to accept a match 24 hours
Well,
before a
after the
massive
pay-per-view, we'll
battle
make it.
like this. Well, certainly Tiffany did on the basis that a fellow opponent in Asuka was going to.
It'll be like 10 o'clock. It'll be before bed. We can make it.
Kairi Sane, so fresh as a daisy.
This year
as
will be 20
Asuka,
years since
whereas
my first
pre-beaten up
WWE Live
perhaps
event,
is
WrestleMania
Tiffany
22.
Stratton,
Wow,
despite
nice.
getting the victory yesterday.
Yeah, and
I
then
like
she had to start
Kiana,
the
just not her
match
presentation.
up
Yeah,
off
I
as
think that's
well.
where I'm at too, Alan.
Kiana now tossing
I don't
Stratton
love her
outside the ropes.
presentation.
Again, there are no disqualifications.
I
Obviously,
don't
no
get this whole
countouts in
manager
this
thing. I
match.
don't think she has chemistry
The
with
danger zone right now. As soon
Julia.
as you leave the inside of those ropes, there is steel, metal everywhere you look, and there is no part of the human
So-
body that likes being introduced to cold hard steel.
Kiana looking for a suplex block 3 times now by Tiffany, who delivers one of her own. And you see the back buckle of Kiana. What does that feel like?
Well, that is
April
a
7th here.
certain regret now coursing through the
Did you
veins
say
of
Jacob
Kiana.
Fatu
Whatever
early in the
strategy
game
she
is
had
the
to take
reward?
down Tiffany Stratton
Wait.
has backfired in the worst
Did you
way.
say
And
you
welcome to
get
the chamber.
Jacob
Oh!
Fatu early in the
And
new game?
Kiana rolled out of harm's way. and
He's part of the
Tiffany
ringside
head
pass.
first. into the pond as Raquel Rodriguez laughs at her.
Oh, man.
So
gymnastic
he's one of the
ability.
elite
Five
Jacob
there, and
Fatu
a
is
big
going to be
weight blasting hard against that
so the
chamber
action
in the
figure
lower
version of
back.
him is going to be one of the
Stratton
rewards.
is a bad way, and there's a big mammy
Is
cool
going to be
like
one of the
look at that.
rewards
And wait,
for
the thing about the
the
chamber is
ringside passes
sometimes
we
you
get
have to
through there.
change your game. You got to
So-
change your offense a little bit. You can't go back to the well.
So, okay.
to the things that have brought you there, because
We're counting down.
like we saw there.
Waiting for the next wrestler to come in here.
Who will enter the chamber next?
Who's it going to be?
Is it actually like planned out?
I think it's going to be Asuka. Oh, yeah, that's always fun. I said Asuka.
She's gonna
The
win.
Empress of Tomorrow.
I don't think
Asuka
it's going to be
waiting for the door to
Asuka.
open. And does it. Kiana James with a preemptive
Wow, right
strike,
into the pod.
driving Asuka into the
Y'all
pod.
here for the
Well,
first
absolutely
hour for
bull-rushing
Mania Night
Asuka,
1
knowing
and 2
full
will
well
be
that
free
Asuka
if
is
you
one
have
of the
ESPN 2.
biggest threats in this match.
Really?
Just smart enough to stop Asuka getting
We
out
get
of
it
the blocks,
included with
but it
Netflix in
simply
Canada,
didn't last.
so we don't have to have the
Goodness, look at
ESPN
this.
stuff.
Just pounding.
Oh, Vicare's blue
Kiana
attire.
James
That's
off
right.
the
It'll be a
pod.
Persona card with her blue
And
attire.
this goes back to what you were talking about moments ago about strategies.
I'm
Now you
just
have
a
to
pretty
change
good
them. This
guesser.
is the
Look,
point
I had a
Kiana James
25%
changes
chance of being
strategy
right there.
because she can't remember
I wish
the strategy
that
that she
25%
came in
chance
with.
worked better than the 20% chance I had pulling cards yesterday.
Who's been relentless in her attacks since coming into the chamber.
Uncaged, unleashed, and wreaking havoc inside the Elimination Chamber. 2 for the price of 1 now from the Empress of Tomorrow.
Clothesline followed by a bulldog.
So that
We've seen
hurts.
this on
There's
many
padding there,
occasions.
but it's
One of
not
the most
like
dangerous
nice.
women in
So when
WWE.
Javon's in the
No
men's
doubt
chamber, I'm
about
calling
it.
it right
There's
now. He's
nothing
going to
this woman
climb and do
cannot
something
do
from
in
the
there.
top.
Everything this woman
A la
hits is
RVD
hit
from
with
years ago, but hopefully he
authority.
doesn't break anybody's
There's a
neck.
certain demented look in the eye of Asuka
Ah,
who's
gotcha.
loving the carnage she can exact inside the chamber.
A 4-time world champion. She's won 5 tag titles, tied with Raquel for the most ever. We mentioned she won a chamber 3 years ago. And now the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, with a double missile drop kick to take out James and Shrek. Cover now on Kiana, and a kick out by James. Now a cover
I
on
mean, that's not
Shrek
gonna
by
pin either
Asuka,
person.
and a kick out by Tiffany.
So fantastic start here from Asuka,
by the way,
taking down
the
2
achievements are
opponents who were
out, and one of
obviously
them is doing
pre-weakened
Vickers.
as
Oh,
they started
nice.
the match before.
Yeah,
Asuka
I was
did.
taking a
Here's
peek at the
issue.
achievements,
Asuka has just
mostly
burned
the
up
My
a
GM
ton
ones to get an
of
understanding
energy,
of
staying
how
in
bad they'll
control
be.
of this
And well, they
match,
removed
and
the bad
eventually that might come
ones
back to
this year
bite her
on
in the latter
the
stages.
And you know, Asuka beat a
having
couple
to
of
beat,
legends to actually qualify.
a
Bayley
match at
and
every
Natty
pay-per-view because
knocked
that was
off
just
by Asuka.
terrible RNG.
Earned her the opportunity
It looks
tonight.
like
Just
for
tells
one
you
of them
that
you
Asuka
might need
really
to
is
beat
firing on
GM
all
mode
cylinders
against like the
as the
hard
best
difficulty,
always do
which
this
doesn't
time
sound
of year
fun.
as we close
We'll
in
have
on
to figure out
WrestleMania.
if there's a way
Now
we can
Tiffany
cheese that.
Stratton. That handspring back elbow, and on the other side,
So
big knee by Asuka connects into the cover. Is it enough on Tiffany?
the Mad
Just
Dog
gets the
2020
shoulder up.
sponsor.
Just shows you the experience.
I
of
hadn't
Asuka
even looked
there
at that.
when
I didn't look.
on
I've
a
just
tear
tuned
was
the
Tiffany
stuff out.
Stratton just
What's Mad
lying
Dog?
in wait, ready to
2020.
pounce.
I don't even know what that
The
is.
fourth member of the chamber.
See a
will enter.
Riyadh one, a Cricket Mobile, Ram in the middle. We're calling Alexa Bliss.
Little Miss Bliss.
Nailed that
Look
one.
at the look. The
2 for
disturbing
2
look
on who's
the
coming out of
face
these
the winner of
cages.
the inaugural chamber match for the women.
It is not a look anybody should ever have on their face stepping into the carnage that is the
You know,
Elimination
she's
Chamber.
got spikes on her
knocking off
clothes. Do
Julia and
those hurt
Zelina
if you
to
hit them?
qualify for
Or are
this
they like
match
soft,
tonight.
so they just look tough?
There was a sinister and ominous presence surrounding Alexa Bliss. And right off the bat, dropping the entire field. Keep your eyes peeled. Threats everywhere you look, Bliss.
The fact that Alexa's in this match and her friend Charlotte Flair is not really as depressed Charlotte.
Yeah, she says she's fine. I do know for a fact when a woman tells you that, she is never fine. Don't
Yeah,
fall
when a
for that
woman tells you
trap.
they're
Charlotte
fine, they're
Flair
never
very
fine.
unhappy
It's true.
about missing out on the chamber.
And
It's a
Tiffany Stratton with
multiplier,
rolling
usually
senton,
color students
showing off
with.
her power here.
Oh,
Gonna head
okay,
up to the
okay. That's
top
why I
rope,
don't know.
looking for the prettiest moonsault ever.
We have
but
different
Alexa Bliss
liqueurs
intercepted.
and liquors
Rough
in
landing, and
Canada.
Tiffany Stratton's
I guess
been
we
in
get
this
some
match
of the
a
stuff,
long
but
time
like
already, and the
I don't think I've seen that
Titans
anywhere.
show, movement not quite as
Also,
crisp
not
as
a
it was
huge
in the
drinker,
early
so-
goings, and that drop kick to the gut will not help.
Now Asuka stalking Alexa Bliss, looking for a German suplex.
The
Alexa
bigger question is, do we
able
get
to deliver
everybody
a
out
back
before there's a
elbow.
pinfall?
Oh, and a big knee by James. Bliss rolls her up, trying to take
Hey, unfortunately,
advantage.
one of
One
of the achievements is to lose any 5-star match by pinfall or
on that one. And
submission.
wait a second. I don't know about Kiana breaking that pin.
I mean,
up
that's
there,
not
but
a
little
like you just have to
experience
build
there.
up till
You
it gets
kinda
5 stars and then
eliminate opponents
pin
any way
or
you
not
can
you
at
lose.
this point.
Yeah, a bit overzealous.
I don't think that sounds
perhaps, but
that terrible to
Kiana
do. You
James
just
has
got to
been
do a
great
lot of
so far in the
moves
chamber.
till you
Absolutely
or use
superb,
weapons to
and
get
now
to the
looking
5
completely
stars.
dominant with 3 bodies dropped around her. 2 fresh bodies.
I'm sure you'll get
to
that one
enter
without
the
even
match
trying,
imminently.
honestly, occasionally.
Bounced off the steel is Stratton.
So next up, I
2
think they're going to
miles
save Mommy for
chain
last.
link
So it'll be
surround this
Raquel
structure.
Rodriguez. I got a
Now James
50%
looking
chance
to
of getting this right.
Catapult Stratton
She's going to slam her head into the...
into the pod.
Face first, getting completely wiped out is Stratton. Let's take another look at this slingshot.
What, babe?
Right into that glass and steel. Just bouncing off
You want
skull
to help her
first.
butcher the chicken, or
What
do you
an
want to
epic
watch?
display it's been thus far
Watch.
from Kiana James.
He's going to watch
But
the show.
no
He's good.
time to rest, no time to relax.
Number 5 going to enter the chamber. More wins.
All right,
than
so this
any
is
other
gonna be
number. Number
Raquel
5,
Rodriguez.
9
We got
wins
2
in the
options
history of the
left here.
chamber, so a lucky spot here.
No, it's Mommy. Okay. Got that one wrong. I figure you save Mommy last for that final
Kiana
pop
James
coming
tried
into
her
the
best to
match.
rush her just
that
as she
burst,
did.
but,
Asuka simply didn't work.
I guess
Clearly Ripley
they'll have
was
Raquel
waiting
come
for
in.
it.
Yeah, Rio's had issues with Kiana, issues with Asuka.
So many of these women have had issues in the tag division over on SmackDown, including the 2 in the ring right now.
Planting Asuka face first. Stratton now runs into a headbutt
He
by
loves
Ripley.
that headbutt.
Ripley had any war wounds from last night, losing tag gold to the Irresistible Forces. It's not showing.
Rhea Ripley, who knocked off Lyra Valkyria
He
and
loves
Ivy
that
Nile to
headbutt.
qualify tonight, now turns her attention to Alexa Bliss. Look at this.
Wow.
Pure power from Ripley. It's hard to argue with that, but navigating her way out again.
And Alexa Bliss.
You two
Looking
should be
perhaps for
working
Sister
together because you're
Abigail
both
here.
kind of faces.
And Rhea turns it around.
Bit of a reversal
Very,
fest
very
in and out of
nimble
moves
here.
here.
Straight back to power.
Into
Looking for
the
Riptide.
Riptide.
Bliss, though, able to.
Oh,
It's an
you can
interesting
just
sequence
read
of
the
reversals.
panic on the body of Alexa Bliss there as she wriggled out of that Riptide attempt, but it might be about to get worse now on the steel.
Bliss does not want to be out there. Rhea Ripley, Bliss now
Oh,
trying to hang on.
Bliss is
trying
gonna
to hang
start
on to the
climbing
chamber,
the
trying
wall.
to protect herself.
A smart use
It's an
of the
interesting
James there,
sequence.
clinging on for dear life at this point, but getting higher and higher, and a drop from there.
I think Kiana James is
Oh!
still the
And
person
Kiana
pinned first, but I
driving
could be
Ripley
wrong.
back first into the steel. Asuka went for the hip attack. Tiffany Stratton with a drop kick. Asuka drops her outside.
I'm here,
Kiana
sorry, I'm late.
James
Oh no,
once
don't worry about
again
it, man. Oh, the
riding
cheesecake factory is so
weight and
delicious.
finding the
Wow,
exact
chef's
right
kiss.
moment to strike.
Very, very good. Oh, that's. I couldn't fit
All
6
4
names in the
women.
poll, anyways.
On the steel
No.
outside the ring.
The poll maxes out at 4 names.
Uh-oh.
Alexa Bliss has found herself on top of a pod, and Bliss.
Oh God, Twisted Bliss from the top of the pod
could be in
takes
there.
down everyone.
Yeah.
Take another look at that.
Trying to read
Kiana
what it says
James
in the back of,
maybe avoided the
Bliss's
worst
gear.
of that one, but 3 women completely wiped out with one high-risk move. And has it taken something out of Alexa Bliss in the process?
Does something. Pain.
Raquel
and-
Rodriguez, who will join this frame momentarily.
Okay. Like it's a
Has to be
throwback to
licking her
the
chops, Wade,
Fiend
as these
stuff.
5 women
For dessert, I had
beat
the
each
toast
other
with some more
up.
cheesecake.
Well, when you see
I,
carnage like
there's an
that-
Oreo one I like.
Right in front of your eyes, now is the time to start thinning the herd in this Elimination Chamber match.
And no eliminations thus far. Kiana James caught. Looking for Sister Abigail for Alexa Bliss. Pointing to the WrestleMania sign. And a miss! A miss by Asuka to Bliss.
Wait, is this how we
Kiana
take
rolls
Bliss
her
out?
up. Kiana eliminates Bliss.
Oh, I don't like that.
Alexa Bliss has been eliminated.
And the mist is legal. No disqualifications inside the chamber. And Bliss
It's just
is
like
gonna
a
have
green
to
mist.
leave the
Like they
chamber.
act like
We
it's
are
the
down
worst
to
thing they've ever
5.
been hit with.
And
when they
Raquel
get hit with it,
Rodriguez 10
but it's
seconds
just like,
away from entering
die,
her 3rd
like,
elimination chamber.
die.
With
It's
an
like a
opportunity
packet
to
of,
face Jade Cargill for the
that she holds in her
WWE
mouth for the right
Championship
time
and
and she pops
WrestleMania
it.
up for grabs.
Nate, I'm shocked you haven't made a video going over the achievements trophies.
And
Yeah,
Raquel,
maybe I
the
should do that. I
powerhouse
don't
of
know.
the Judgment Day. Just catching.
I've
Tiffany
been, so
Stratton.
you're not wrong,
And a big
Brave.
skull swing
And I've
into
done
the
some
side of the
videos for
cage.
2K26
Strongest woman in the match,
about
the
stuff coming
baddest
in.
woman
I
in
haven't
the
been,
match, the
so like
freshest woman
the
in
video
the
results have
match.
been okay for what I've done on
You talked about
2K26.
Kiana James,
I wish they were
the
better.
number of months that she's had here.
but
What
most
about
of them haven't
Raquel
popped off
Rodriguez
super-
really coming of
super much.
age for Raquel? And Rhea Ripley hung
And
up on
I've
the
been
top
busy
rope.
with work.
God,
Thankfully,
Raquel stepped up
my work
absolutely
business is
huge
almost over.
when Liv
So
Morgan went
we
down
are
with injury in the Judgment Day about 12 months ago.
we're getting to a good spot. Ooh, it froze
And
up. There we go.
Raquel
We're
has
back.
not looked back.
Getting a
Get
good spot with
yourself
my
all
work
the
right now.
way
I've
to
done all
WrestleMania, but wait up here.
done all the
Smart
first
strategy by
rounds of
Kiana,
testing.
Asuka, and Tiffany. Well, it was smart strategy, I thought.
And so now
Rhea
I'm
Ripley.
just gotta wait to take the provincials.
Difficult to tear down.
Like I'm through like the hardest parts because I've been spending time getting ready for those.
To get the job done.
That's been a lot of my mental
Who the hell
capacity.
can manhandle Rhea bloody Ripley like that?
Raquel's been so
treating
good.
Ripley and now Asuka like ragdolls.
She's the, I said this already, but
James
she's
sent
the
into the
most improved
steal.
wrestler of 2025.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Because she finally figured
a
out
human
what she
demolition
needs
ball.
to
And now Rhea Ripley
to
with
stand out and to
big
like
forearm.
be different and use her size.
Raquel, just a woman who
What about
nobody
carrot?
in the
I'm not a
locker
big
room
carrot
can
cake guy.
physically
Oh, look at
dominate, and
this.
That is just
A lot of the trophies,
ludicrous.
and that's
Raquel,
not
Rhea was going for the
incorrect there, Jeff.
Oh,
That, they
Hurricane
often
Rana.
reuse a lot of the trophies
Caught
for
by Raquel and
2K25. A
tossed
lot of the
into the
trophies were
ring.
used from 2K25.
Those are two women who know
So who
each
took
other
out Jay?
so,
I
so
don't know
well.
who
NXT,
took Jay
the
out.
best buds and training partners.
Sammy maybe?
However,
I'm not
two
sure.
alpha females do not get on for long.
My wife loves
Eventually
carrot cake.
that
I'm not a big
imploded.
carrot cake guy.
Just like the spine of Rhea Ripley and now the head perhaps of Tiffany Stratton.
She makes these
Now
muffins
Asuka
and they're
trying to
carrot
drive
cake, zucchini,
Raquel
and apple.
Rodriguez into the steel.
She's
Quick
the only
strikes
person who
by
ate them,
the
and
Empress
then
of
she didn't
Tomorrow.
eat them all. And
Every
they went
woman in this
they
match
went
outside of
moldy.
Raquel needs to get on the same page. You cannot give Raquel any breathing room. She's going to cut through you all like a hot knife through butter.
Well, that's a fall-away slam, sending Asuka into
Raquel
the ring.
needs to get a pin or
And now
two in this
Kiana
match.
James driving Raquel into the steel.
Yeah.
And now caught in a pod.
Sammy just, I don't know,
Raquel
like
drops
maybe.
her guard. You have to pound. Someone needs
Oh,
to be
we got
waiting.
5 days left, Evan.
Raquel
We are
is
in
gonna
so
take
good
this
shape right now.
like candy from a baby if you don't.
And now a running power slam. Through
Wow,
the
through the plexiglass.
Bulldog would be happy.
Through the plexiglass.
The broken body of Kiana James now right
Legendary
for the pickings.
difficulty.
Raquel has
Yeah,
done the
so we'll
damage.
see.
And now
They
Raquel
often have those
catching
legendary
Asuka
difficulty matches, and you can.
In her arms to Hana.
You can cheese those.
Stacking up both
What?
women. Raquel eliminates James and Asuka.
Asuka and Kiana
Wow.
James have been eliminated.
They're making Raquel look like a beast, and I don't hate it. Good stuff. I don't think I've ever seen a double pin in the WWE like that before. You got it for your birthday? Nice, yeah. I'm excited to get the edition wrapped, like unwrapped, and check out some of the DLC that comes with it. The WCW Thunder Arena, which I'm very excited about. I know some of the content creators are playing it right now for review.
We are now down to 3. One of these women going to Las Vegas.
I'm
in
not one of
7
those
weeks
content
to
creators,
face
but I know they're
Jade
out there. Oh.
Cargill for the WWE title. Will it be Tiffany Stratton? Will it be Rhea Ripley? Will it be
So now we're
Raquel
down to
Rodriguez?
3
High
very
stakes,
quickly
high
after
pressure
a
here
double
tonight.
elimination by Raquel. I didn't think they count them both, but I guess if both their shoulders were down, sure.
Women in there with her. But Tiffany Stratton has the movement.
I think that was the first
to
double
avoid the
elimination
worst
in
of
the
the
chamber.
damage
It
and
probably
try and
was,
push the bed,
but
no,
can we
that's
even
not gonna
recall a
work.
double elimination that
Tiffany may
like
wanna
has happened
change
like
things
that
up
before?
Instead of trying to
Even with the men, I
overpower
can't think of one off the
Rodriguez,
top of my head. Let me know. Maybe there's
delivers that
something
twirling
like
slam
that's
to
very
Stratton.
obvious that happens.
Tiffany gets the shoulder up at 2.
Here's part of the problem
I
when
think
comes to
it
Tiffany
like
Stratton. This
Raquel's
deep
going to
in
get
the
eliminated. They
matchup
gave
is
her a
simply
good
work
spot
of
with a double
instincts, not
elimination there.
strategy now.
So I think they
Some of the
probably
things
have
you're
Rhea and
looking to do,
Tiffany
your
as the
body
final
is not
two.
gonna
Also,
cooperate
feel
with
like
you
somebody
on the
started
kick
from
you
the
want to,
scratch who's
beaten up.
in the end
Ripley
there.
sent
So
into the steel.
I'm hyped for the new Thunder Arena, yeah, and Kane 1998 as well as the cool DX stuff. Yeah, there'll be a ton of good stuff. So
What the hell is she cooking up here?
what's
Rhea
going
caught.
on there?
Raquel now
Tree of
trapping
Woe
Rhea
from the.
Ripley in the steel chain link.
Ripley now
Oh, that can't be good
defenseless,
for your
makes
leg.
this
You
a
gotta be careful
one-on-one
there.
matchup, but wait,
Oh
Tiffany Stratton's
boy,
got the
Tiffy's
right
gonna
ideas.
jump on
How's she
Rhea.
going?
Please don't hurt
Tiffany
Rhea.
now.
Oh no, she didn't.
Caught by Raquel again.
Stupid double
Another high-risk
elimination
maneuver.
stuff in there.
Backfiring for Stratton. Trying to fight out of this.
Yeah, but that's not like a
dumped into the ring
pinfall.
by
That's just over the top rope.
Nice move by Tiffany.
I meant
using
like
the
a pinfall.
momentum of
Okay, I
Raquel
thought
against her. It's
Tiffany
about
was
the
going to do
only
like
way
that thing
can
where you
take
jump
Raquel
off and
down.
like.
Big boot by Raquel. Meanwhile, Rhea
trying to
Ripley
get her
still
legs out.
trapped in the chamber.
And this is exactly what Raquel needs at this point. Make it one-on-one for now. Keep Rhea Ripley out of this situation. Completely more.
When
Tiffany
Roman beat
Stratton.
Edge, I
Send
don't
her back to
remember
the
who
locker
Mania
room.
he stacked.
And
Oh,
then
he did
pull
stack them
apart
both. You're
Rhea
right.
Ripley.
That's a perfect way to
It was Daniel
describe
Bryan.
it.
You're right, Matt.
Grizzly Bear,
And so that
Raquel
is the case, I
Rodriguez,
guess, where
as
that's
you
happened.
said, mauling Stratton.
So good call. Good call.
And it's become an unfair fight. Like
Raquel.
grown up against a child at this point.
There's that spinning corkscrew elbow. Raquel's patented that move, and now we're gonna lift Stratton
Tahana
up.
bomb.
Looking for the Tahana bomb.
Oh, Tiffy's
Stratton
out of the
lands on her
Tahana bomb.
feet. Raquel now with a splash in the corner.
We know all about the durability of Tiffany Stratton and some of the wars she had last year as the women's champion.
You got to be careful with
She's
Tiffy in the
gonna
corner
need
because she'll
all of
just
that
nail
right
the
now, and perhaps more if she's
prettiest
somehow
moonsault
gonna
ever, the
navigate her
PME.
way through the chamber.
Only suffered 2 losses in 2025. Meanwhile, Ripley up
Oh.
top with a pod. Cannonball to take out Raquel.
I don't know who that did more damage to.
Right up
Oh
top,
no!
launches
Here's
on
the
top rope.
here's the PME.
Stratton.
Goodbye,
prettiest
Raquel.
moonsault ever. Raquel's eliminated.
Leaving
We are
us
down to
with
2.
Trish. Sorry, Trish. Tiffany and Rhea. I don't know who my money's on here.
Oh my
Probably
God,
Rhea.
just when Raquel was going in for the kill on Tiffany Stratton, out of nowhere, the woman we somehow forgot about, Rhea takes it out, and that one prettiest moonsault ever.
The
All right.
smash
Well,
pass
goodbye,
has been
Raquel.
triggered. Order on
You weren't going to win
DoorDash
this
and use
anyways,
code
but you had a good
SMASHPASS
performance.
for
You got a
chance
double
to win
pinfall.
a flyaway trip for
You eliminated
Florida,
both Asuka
WrestleMania
and
in Las
Kiana James
Vegas.
at the same time. That was
Terms
still pretty good.
apply. Jade
Yeah, oh,
Cargill
yeah,
looks
yeah.
on.
She looked great
One
in
of
the
these
match.
two women will face her
That's
at
the thing right now. They
WrestleMania.
need to
Will
make
it be
Raquel
Stratton?
look
Will
good
it be
because
Ripley?
she is a future world champion, and they're going to treat her like all the women in Judgment Day are future world champions if they're not world champions already. Like live. I think both Roxanne
This is
and
with a
Rhea
kick,
are
big
going to
knee
get
by
that
Stratton,
title.
Cut Rhea in the face.
Or,
Okay, so on
Raquel,
paper
sorry.
here, you have to say Rhea Ripley would be the favorite, given
I'm
that
sure
she
he's
was
around
last out of the
somewhere.
pod, and Tiffany
The cage
started
probably
this thing, but
distracts
let's
a
not
little bit.
forget, Rhea Ripley losing tag gold 24 hours ago in an incredibly brutal matchup with Lash Legend
What
and
do we
Nia
got going
Jax.
on
Is it
here?
going to pay here?
Looking for the razor's edge to Tiffany Stratton, lands on her feet. Again, I think he can throw all stats out the window.
These two are such
when he
like
gets
a
down to
polar
the final
opposites
two.
into the Alabama
Like this,
slam.
Alabama slam. Stratton stacks up Ripley, who kicks
That's
out
her
at
signature
2.
move. Rhea Ripley all the way, power pinfall. Yep.
What a match. The prize at the end of the line, WrestleMania.
Yeah, and this is that point where those
He's
top-level
not gonna get the,
competitors find
PME.
that extra gear when they need it. There's your reminder, Tiffany
Here.
Stratton, the WrestleMania
Oh, she's not going
Vegas
for the
sign
PME?
hanging there.
Okay.
How much more motivation does
Yeah, that
anybody need?
Alabama slam always looks
into the
good. She was
swanton.
going
Rhea
for a
Ripley
senton
rolled out of
some
harm's
sort.
way, catches Tiffany now with a kick. It could be Ripley's
Into the electric chair drop. So this is Rhea's signature.
Boom! Takes out Stratton face first. Cover
That is
now
also not
by
gonna get a
Rhea. And a kick out.
You see Rhea Ripley in absolute agony. That lower back has been completely given out on her, unsurprisingly, after the abuse it's received in this match and indeed last night. Is there enough left in the tank of the Eradicator to put this one to bed?
Going for the Riptide. I think we get out of the Riptide here. Yeah.
Now Ripley toward the corner. Tiffany Stratton caught. Rhea goes shoulder first.
But it's one mistake at this point in a match that will cost you. Is that the
Oh,
mistake?
Tiffany's bleeding.
Ready to pounce is Tiffy.
Stratton this time connects with a
So
swanton. Into
she
the
hits her
cover.
swanton
Stratton
that time.
looking to face Cargill at WrestleMania, and Rhea kicks out.
But Tiffy's
It has
busted
been an
open.
Incredible performance by Stratton. Started the matchup here
The ref
tonight.
wants to check it out.
The wound's obvious on the face of Tiffany Stratton
He's
now,
got
but
the
she
gloves
doesn't
on so
care.
he can
She's
look at
focused
it.
on one thing, that is victory at all costs.
Rolling
And it
sets
looks
on
like
again. Tiffany Stratton up top, looking for the prettiest moonsault ever, but driven into the pod by
Man,
Ripley.
Rhea got up
God,
like she
jaw
used her
first by
signature,
Ripley
all
into
her
that
signature
pod,
to
and
get
now
up
went
there.
up.
Into the Riptide now.
Riptide, cover.
Yeah, there it is.
WrestleMania!
So Rhea's moving on.
Of the women's 2020
But seriously, somebody answer the question. Rhea has spikes all over her gear. How does that not hurt when you're diving on it?
Oh, wait, a storm is coming.
Oh boy, two of the
So
biggest,
it's officially in the books.
most
Rhea
dominant
Ripley versus
powerhouses in
Jade
the
Cargill
women's division
at
are gonna
WrestleMania.
clash for the
Rhea's gonna carry
WWE
Jade to a
Women's
good match.
Championship right there at WrestleMania.
I guess this means Rhea is going to
Ripley
transition to SmackDown.
earns the opportunity to battle for a championship
I don't know. Is that what we
match
do here?
in her 5th straight WrestleMania.
And here is some of the
Yeah,
wreckage
so-
of this
and both
match.
their
A
shoulders are on the
double
ground here, so that's
elimination
fine.
by Raquel, who had an absolutely epic performance in this one, but this is when it all went wrong. Drop your guard for a second, and you come a cropper in the chamber. One prettiest moonsault ever, taking down the powerhouse Raquel after she thought she
So,
started
yeah, no,
to
pretty
taste
good.
victory.
And then Tiffany Stratton looking to put Rhea away with the prettiest moonsault
Everybody
ever.
got a pin
Shoved
except
into the pond,
Kiana
and that's
James
all
and
Rhea
Alexa
Ripley
Bliss.
needed.
No,
To
not
deliver
Kiana
the
James. Alexa Bliss and
riptide.
Asuka, sorry. Alexa Bliss and Asuka.
It gives her a first-class ticket 7 weeks from tonight to WrestleMania.
So, all right, Rhea versus Jade. Now, what do you do with Io Sky at Mania? Because you got to
What
have
an
a match for
incredible
Io Sky, and I
performance.
don't know what that is.
By all 6 women tonight.
That was pretty good. I agree with you,
Cargill.
Charger. I agree with you, Charger.
Ripley, the Storm,
All right.
the Eradicator.
We're going to have to,
Jade says,
I don't know, we'll
"Bring
see what
it
happens
on."
here. So we're going to have 2 of the matches,
Jade,
probably
be
the AJ
careful
Lee,
what you
Becky
wish
Lynch
for.
match is up next. And then we're going to have the Punk versus Finn Balor match after that. So, the General. This looks like some sort of promotion which these people want to be up front. I don't know what the General is, though. Somebody in the States tell me what the General is. I have no idea.
An Elimination Chamber tonight is presented by
Navy tier.
DoorDash, the official on-demand delivery platform.
So very, very cool. Very, very good. Congratulations, Rhea Ripley. Welcome
SmackDown
to
star
WrestleMania.
Trick
There's
Willie.
Trick Williams.
Trick Williams
Getting his lemon
enters
pepper
his first
steppers
Elimination
ready for
Chamber match
the Elimination
tonight.
Chamber
It is
later.
Tonight, finally, LA Knight's night. Will we find out in just a little bit inside
Yeah,
the chamber?
always 6.
And 21-year-old Javon Evans, the upstart from Monday Night
6.
Raw.
Auto
looks to
insurance.
shake up the
Oh,
world
okay.
tonight.
There's the
coming up
young
next,
OG Javon
The
Evans.
Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch versus Chicago's own AJ Lee.
I can't believe we're in a world where
Live
AJ
from
Lee is
Elimination
back.
Chamber.
Honestly, I kind of like that. Like the spray paint and everything and how they did that. That looks cool.
Wheatley American Vodka is for hardworking people.
All right.
With
We'll mute it for a second here while we're in commercials. Connor, if I don't do it, remind me. The Wheatley Vodka commercials. That guy looked like Wardlow, the chef. Chef looks like Wardlow from AEW. It's not, but it looks like him kind of. Wardlow's way bigger. Man, that's somebody I'd like to see in WWE Wardlow. Oh, now we got the copyrighted elevator music. Has graced our presences once again. I'm just going to clear anything off my phone here that doesn't need to be as a notification here. Ah. Sure, guys. I'm tired, so my apologies for the yawn there. I don't know why, but I'm just like zoned out. We helped move my parents move some stuff all day. I was in the car moving a bed around. We had to go to about 30 minutes outside our town to pick up a couch for them. We had to clear out their storage locker and get that moved into their new house. So we did a bunch of heavy lifting today and driving and getting around. So a little zoinked out today. I still have to do the thumbnail, but we are going to be back tomorrow with the Kane versus Sid. Actually, you know what? Well, we're waiting for this to come back. Why don't I start that? How's the work? It's good. It's good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm through my, well, not entirely through my testing, but I'm through the first phase. I've done the 4 tests that I needed to do to get to the provincial versions of them. So I'm in a good spot right now. So we just need to get the provincials booked in. So, which will be next. So who's this event with? We got to find Kane. I am making, while we're waiting here for this to come up, I'm going to find get the thumbnail ready for tomorrow's live event so I can just post it while we're going through here. Yeah, moving is the worst. I can't wait to play as the new updated Kane. Yeah. And it looks like they fixed it. Side note, when watching replays that have the elevator music, you can't skip PS5. Yeah, so they just get rid of it on Netflix typically. I don't think that's the PS5 thing. That's just them getting rid of it. Are you going to do a poll for the next match? We could. Yeah, we'll throw up a poll. Give me a second. Okay, so there's Psycho Sid. So I've got Psycho Sid in, or Sid Justice. So we've got Sid Justice. Now the question is, do I already have a render of Kane? I do. So we can get that thumbnail going. What's the match called? Anybody know what that match is called? I can look it up. I've got... Oh, my PS5 is about to go to rest. I was still working on that new grind. I can't quite get it down. I'm getting the 838 occasionally. But I may just have to say this is beyond me. So we still have commercials going on here. We're going to go look up what the name of that match is. Fire and Ice or something. Fire and Justice. Fire and Justice. All right, so we got Fire and Justice. We'll drag those 2 out. We now have a thumbnail for later when I want to pop that in so we can get the live stream set up for tomorrow. But yes, let's get that poll up. Yeah, 838 is still great. I just need to make a video about it now. So what am I trying to do here? I'm looking for this. That's what I want. Here we go. Okay, poll time, my friends. Let's get a poll up. So we don't know which match it is, but we have to assume it's AJ Lee. They'll put Punk and Balor on after AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Okay, that's the confirmation. All right, so we're starting the poll. The poll is up. If you guys want to vote in the poll, And then we'll pull up. There's a new grind method with Wesley, Billy Gunn. Yeah, that's the one I'm working on. I'm able to get 838, 823 reliably out of it. 838 if I can get everything in. Somebody's asking how you're doing.
Joker, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm just going to continue working on getting this live stream ready for tomorrow. Actually, I might as well get that done while we're chatting here, so I don't have to do it later. So, okay, so the man's coming in. As soon as we're done, we'll get that music turned off. Or we'll get the sound back on, because the man is coming in right now. Actually, I'm surprised she's coming in first and not Becky, or not AJ Lee. Which title do I like the best? Glad to hear, Connor, you play the new Batman. Well, Lego Batman's not out yet. I don't think it's out till May.
I'm excited to play it though, cause I've played all the Arkham games except Origins and the VR ones. And it's basically just a Lego styled Arkham like game.
Yes. Becky Lynch made women's wrestling famous. Oh, Jessica Carr is going to get attacked before this match is over. Yep, we pre-ordered the game. We're good to go there.
I mean, you did?
Yeah. We're pre-ordered. All right, so here comes AJ Lee.
Like the Batman game?
No, sorry, MyFaction. WWE. Sorry, maybe I made a mistake. No, we haven't pre-ordered it yet. We might do it. I don't know. SmackDown whole web, they're 368 on the roster. I played Batman Origins, Arkham. He's played all the Batman games recently, so
No, except Origins.
yes.
The VR ones I also didn't play, but one of them's just a dream, so it's not actually relevant and or canon.
Yeah, I think Jessica Card could get involved here. Okay, so I've turned the audio back on, so now there's WAV files. We got one fall. Jessica Carr is the person doing the match. We'll go live tomorrow.
The challenger from Union
At,
City, New Jersey.
We'll say 1 o'clock.
AJ Lee.
One's worked pretty well for Sundays. Yeah, I love Batman Beyond.
And her opponent from
All right, we're up for
Dublin,
tomorrow,
She
so
is
I'm gonna
the
get back to
women's
the stream here.
Intercontinental champion, big time Becky Lynch.
Big time
Oh,
Bex.
the delusional
There we go.
Becky Lynch claims that the mayor of Chicago
Yep,
named
holds up. Oh yeah, how's her
today
hold doing?
Becky Lynch Day. Becky claims that she will humiliate AJ Styles in front of all her family and friends.
We have
here tonight.
70% thinking
Make her
AJ Lee
retire,
is going
and
to
her
win.
nickname for AJ,
30%
absolute
Becky
joke.
out of 10 votes.
AJ Lee.
So if you haven't
Well,
had a
say
chance
that
to vote yet,
derisively, however,
vote
should Becky
in
Lynch
the
put
poll.
AJ
We'll
Lee
update you throughout
away
the
in
match
short
as the poll
order
is
here.
going
I
on.
would actually agree with the nickname that AJ Lee would be an absolute joke.
AJ Lee tapped Becky Lynch out at WrestlePalooza in the mixed tag match.
All right, Mark Nash looks
Then
like he
back
got
in
some
War
Botox
Games,
done, maybe.
Tapped out Becky again to win War Games. Cost Becky her first reign
Sorry.
as Intercontinental Championship. And now
She's
hopes
the
to
same
win
age
the
as
title
Becky.
from Becky tonight.
Yep,
If
they're
you're
both
Becky,
38.
what strategy do you use coming in this against AJ Lee?
You absolutely smother AJ
and
Lee.
I'll
I promise
BS
you right
for
now, the
your
nerves in AJ
WWE
Lee are
2K
going to be
live
through
stream.
the roof in this position. She hides it well. You put on
Because
a
I gotta work.
face
Yeah,
of
no, hey, that's
confidence,
fine.
But right now, AJ Lee must
I got
feel like
Becky.
the
Yeah,
loneliest
I think they're
person
going to
on
wait for
planet
AJ
Earth,
Lee for
10
me
years
too. I
removed
think that
from being in
makes
this
more sense.
exact
Crown her at
situation.
WrestleMania
Becky
as
told
like
me
the woman
earlier
who's come
today
back.
that she's going to try to out-wrestle AJ Lee, realizing AJ may be
I
rusty.
would
Of
like
course,
to
it's
see
been a
her
decade since you mentioned she's
kind
been
of
in a
win every
one-on-one
title
match.
in
I'll
this,
tell you
like,
right now, I
what I
went through
assume
the
is the last run
developmental
for
system
AJ
in
Lee.
WWE
But I
alongside
think it'd be
AJ
really
Lee
interesting to
during
have
my
her
time in Florida
versus
Championship
her in the
Wrestling with a great coach,
tag
Dr.
team
Tom
division a
Pritchard,
little bit,
and one of
maybe
his
with
quotes was
Roxanne
there is
Perez.
no cheating
I don't know how you
reps.
get there
And the
right
truth
now,
is
but
AJ Lee has just not had reps in the singles game, certainly not at this level.
Roxanne Perez
and that means there's
adores
nowhere
her.
to hide.
Behind
AJ
the
telling me earlier
scenes. Same
that,
with Bailey and
she
a
won
bunch of
one
the
her
other
Divas
women.
Championships here in Chicago.
But there's photos of
Returned here
Roxanne
last
Perez when
year
she was
and
like
feels
very
very
young
comfortable
with AJ Lee getting
wrestling
getting
here
stuff
tonight.
signed.
Now the headlock by Becky Lynch as AJ looks to fight out.
So yeah,
One-play shot
AJ's
to
only
the
38.
kidneys
She's
of
not that old.
Becky. Who has to roll
She retired
through,
super
and AJ,
early
nice takedown
because she
cover now on the
had
champ
done
and a
everything
kick
she
out.
could do at the time.
For
She'd
AJ,
fallen
how
out
does she win the
of
title?
love with wrestling.
Uh-oh,
I
look
think
at
it
this.
didn't help
Here we
with
go.
what happened with her
Roll
now
up
husband,
Becky and a kick out.
Well,
CM
what's the
Punk
key
at
to
the time.
success been for AJ when it comes to Becky Lynch over the past
It was
6 months? It's been
leaving
that
and then
Black
like being
Widow
fired by the
submission. That is something
company,
that I
and
genuinely think
he'd
lingers
become
in the
disillusioned
mind
with wrestling.
of Becky
Like when
Lynch,
your
and there's some
partner's
real
like that,
fear
that's
for
gonna
Becky,
make you feel
knowing
like
full
that
well
too.
that if that gets locked in, she's tapping out and she's losing the gold.
And Becky, who's had a tendency as of late to get very frustrated in the ring, has to hold those emotions in check tonight, not let this crowd get under her skin.
Well, I think Becky Lynch came into this one thinking it would be over by now. It was going to be 2 or 3 minutes. She was going to rush AJ Lee. AJ Lee has just not allowed that to happen. And now the frustration and perhaps self-doubt kicking in for Becky Lynch.
Hammerlock and Becky Lynch now rising.
So
in
if you
pain.
guys
And look at
remember,
AJ Lee now
as I'm
continuing to pressure. Will
referencing
Becky tap?
AJ
If she
Lee winning
does,
a
AJ
tag
wins
title
the
here.
title.
There was a point when she was in a tag team called the Chick Busters.
Well known for her first time around in
So with
WWE, now
Caitlyn,
tying up Becky Lynch in
so
knots.
one of her first things to
And
do on
Becky
the
now turns
main
it
roster
into a hammerlock
when she
of
first
her
got
own.
called up post. It wasn't Diva Search. Was it NXT? I don't even know.
Continental champion sent outside the ring. Remember,
I don't think it was
champion's
NXT.
advantage for Becky.
Maybe it could have been.
AJ must pin.
Yeah,
or
she's
tap
moving well.
Lynch to
Like
win the title.
she's had a
Countouts,
lot of time to get in shape and
disqualifications,
practice. Like she's known this match has been coming
Doesn't
for a
help AJ at
while.
all.
What she wrestled in
That
September,
frustration on the
WrestlePalooza, and then
outside. You saw
disappeared
Becky
for
Lynch
months.
booting the hell out of our security barrier, and that's skipping around the ring.
So
from
she should be
AJ
in that
Lee is
ring
not gonna
pretty
help the
regularly, getting
mindset
ready for
of
these
the
things.
Intercontinental champ.
And Becky barking at Jessica Carr, who she calls the most crooked referee in the history of WWE.
A lot of
Oh,
people
she
thought
is
Fast
crooked.
Count Carr has cost Becky Lynch championships before. And who knows what she's up to
Look at
again
Jessica
tonight. Keeping a
Carr's
very
there.
close eye
Jessica
on this
Carr's
referee, who
built.
I simply do not trust. And I know
I wonder if
Becky
she'll,
Lynch does the
what I was
exact
trying to say, I'll be
same
here.
way.
Oh,
AJ
nice.
Lee
Okay,
tried to
no,
go
hey,
up
it's all
over the
good then.
top,
All good.
intercepted by Lynch.
Oh,
And AJ, nice
wow.
takedown.
I'm expecting we'll have a
And
pretty
now
big stream
drop
that
kick
night.
to Becky.
On the
How
Friday.
crisp and nimble has AJ Lee been in the early goings.
And we'll get through the entire showcase and maybe start working through
that
My
changes
Rise
everything.
before we actually jump into
Make no
My
mistake
Faction.
about it, AJ's been
See if we
training
can get
with her
some
husband,
extra
the world
cards
champ,
unlocked
CM Punk will be
in My
out
Faction
here in a
before we
matter of
start
moments as
through those
Becky
modes.
Lynch now rains down right hands.
And that's what you're talking about, training. Training is great, training is important, but these are live rounds.
And we'll have to
now.
figure out
You
the
never
new
get
reversal
drilled at
system,
the same
too.
level in training as you do when the spotlight's on and gold
It's a
is
two-button
on the
system
line.
now for
Especially
reversals.
with Becky, who just has a little more malice in every one of her punches to AJ Lee. This
I
has
don't know,
become
we'll
so
see.
personal.
Yeah, there's a lot
You
of
gotta press the
ego
right one
the
on the
line
thing.
here. Obviously, all the talk is about the Intercontinental
So,
Championship, which is huge in WrestleMania.
I don't
this
want to
season,
go
but
through
these
the
are two
tutorial,
women who, between
because I don't
them,
feel like I need it.
put women's wrestling
Yeah,
where
AJ's
it
good.
is today. Who's going to get
She's
the
got her
credit?
chucks laced up.
Perhaps whoever wins this match now. So there's a lot more than just a championship riding on this.
Well, there's no doubt that Becky Lynch has already developed a Hall of Fame resume in WWE, and now she's mouthing off to the over 19,000
Okay, prediction,
in
Jessica Carr
Chicago
heel turn
here
for
tonight.
Becky to retain.
That's what you can do when
Jessica
you're in full
Carr turns
control
heel here.
of an
Maybe
opponent
like
this.
joining Becky having
They
her own
might
personal
not
ref
like
with
it, but
Jessica
there's
Carr.
nothing
I don't
they
know if
can
you do that.
about it. I'm getting ragged on
Come
by
on.
Lee.
By Lynch to retain, hook the inside leg.
I can
and
see a
AJ
situation
kicked
where
it
Jessica
too.
Carr
And
gets
again,
the crap beaten
Becky
out of her
talking
by
to herself
Becky.
a bit, cannot allow frustration to creep in here.
And this is something Lee has talked about in the past. She sees Lynch as an arrogant bully, needs taking down a peg or two. Whilst you may agree with the first part of that, taking Lynch down a peg or two has proven to be incredibly difficult for a lot of women in the locker room.
It was at NXT and SmackDown at AJ Lee.
She's also
Yeah,
a champion,
okay.
though, and
And
that
she's a
supersedes
conspiracy.
any
She's a
insult.
I knew it was SmackDown. I
Conspiracy
just couldn't
theorist.
remember, like,
Makes
were they in
things up.
NXT? I
doesn't.
couldn't remember the,
You obviously don't
like,
follow
if
on
that
social
predated
media.
NXT or that was NXT the show.
Subscribe to her Patreon too.
When it was like
Get
a
all the
reality
inside
show for
goss. She
wrestlers
also
trying to
called
become
you the biggest liar on the commentary
things,
table, and you've just
people.
proven her right.
The
You won a
women's
Bexley
season,
Award
I
for
guess.
it, correct?
I didn't accept it. And AJ now whipped into the corner by Lynch, who's having her way with
But yeah,
AJ
then they were
Lee.
the Dude Busters on SmackDown. That I remember.
Becky looking for the death blow here. AJ dropped in the
Or not
corner.
the
Becky
Chick
Lee
Busters,
now
I said.
with a
Not
kick.
the Dude Busters, sorry.
And it's
The
suddenly
Chick Busters.
become all Becky
Exploder!
Lynch.
Into the cover to retain the Intercontinental title. And Becky's done a great job taking this crowd out of the match.
Yeah, they're in shock right now. So here's the problem. Hot right from the start was AJ Lee. And when you have a lack of reps, as AJ obviously does with 10 years out, suddenly you hit a brick wall when it comes to your cardio and conditioning, kind of thing that simply cannot be helped in training alone.
And Becky now toying with AJ. I'm not sure that's wise.
Oh, I
No.
can smell the
And
nodules.
right into her right hand. AJ's trying to rally there, and Becky Lynch stopped her in her tracks.
Well, AJ is certainly an emotionally volatile individual. She says herself she can be erratic at times, and I think the provocation might have lit a fire inside AJ here.
I was going to say, I don't think erratic is bad right now against the Intercontinental Champion, and here comes Lee. AJ Lee unloading on Becky Lynch. Here comes AJ. Becky, though, kick right to the midsection. And uppercuts now by big-time Bex. AJ Lee, though, quickly off the ropes.
Oh, into the Bulldog.
Connecting with a nice bulldog there that has finally knocked the steam out
Not
of
quite.
Becky Lynch. Question being, can AJ Lee find some sort of reserve to mount a major comeback in this championship match?
Yeah, this is a critical moment for AJ. Allows her to reset, catch her breath a bit. Again, ring shape could be an issue with AJ coming into this one.
Well, she's got that frame that is simply built for speed and being elusive, and that speed is starting to come to the fore now, finding a major
I guess your
second win
condition's
here.
not as bad as you thought it was,
Picking up
Wade,
some
eh?
momentum into the corner, though. Becky sidestepped. This time she got caught, went to the well once too often. Telegraphed that one. AJ Lee stops Becky Lynch. Now Lee from the second rope.
DDT, yeah.
Tornado DDT to Lynch.
Looks like AJ Lee has suddenly got a major spark back. There you
Shining
go.
Wizard.
Shining Wizard.
Lee for the title. Becky kicks out.
Shining
Well,
Wizard
that
should be her
belief is
signature
now
in the new
fully
game.
back with AJ Lee, who almost won this thing. This audience, too, starting to believe that AJ can get this done.
That Shining Wizard, which was such an important part of AJ's arsenal over the years, almost took out Becky Lynch. AJ sent to the corner. Becky ducks underneath, looking for the manhandle slam. AJ, though, able to counter, rolls into a pinning combination. A kick out by the champ at 2. Pinned now on AJ Lee, who's got a kick out at 2.
Yeah, if this turns into
I feel
a
like
chess
AJ's
game, it
or
may
Becky's
start to
gonna
favor
like
AJ
argue
Lee,
with
and it
Jessica.
may.
Oh, she was going for the octopus.
But Becky Lynch
Wait, no, Black
countered.
Widow. Sorry, Black
Cover
Widow.
for the win to retain.
Somebody else
and a
called
kick
that.
out
They're
at
like
2.
spinning
Well,
around
clearly
the
Becky
octopus.
Lynch has been working on the reversals to that Black Widow, knowing full well the damage it holds.
And she's already tapped twice to it over the past 6 months. Becky, is she getting frustrated, Wade? And look at this. Becky Lynch now exposing the steel turnbuckle.
The referee missed
Becky's
the
going to be
entire
going to
thing
that
there.
steel
Well, she was
turnbuckle
dealing
because
with
that's how
AJ.
this
She was
works.
doing her job, Wade. And now AJ sent to the corner, averting disaster there.
Ask her in Jericho.
Knocked senseless now is Becky Lynch.
Face first goes Lynch.
Certainly
get to
will
it at
not
some point.
help matters. Chance for AJ Lee to really pick up the pace here.
Oh, she's going to get crotched on the steel turnbuckle.
Went up top, and Becky Lynch, the wily veteran.
I mean, just such great instincts from Becky Lynch. She's got that
Yeah.
unmatched finesse and an extra level of aggression tonight against her most hated rival.
That was one
All right, what's
reason
going to
she's
happen?
one of the
here?
all-time greats. Never any debating that. Superplex! And Becky now.
Oh, into the
with an
armbar.
arm bar on AJ Lee. And AJ now going to try to counter this.
Yeah.
Smart
They're
move.
like heating up.
And now rolls over Lynch, forces the break off the pin. Big kick by AJ.
Big
Becky
kick to
may
the
be out.
face.
Can AJ capitalize?
Yeah, right on the temple, but too much has been taken out of AJ Lee.
Cover now for Lee. Becky survives it too.
Yeah, just a groggy pin there from AJ Lee, who's had the stuffing knocked out of her already. Come pounce on the pin quick enough, giving Lynch just enough time to kick
There's
out.
And now the
turnbuckle
official,
pad.
Jessica Carr.
Got to replace that
realizing
turnbuckle
the
pad in the
protective
corner there.
padding has come off the turnbuckle. Going to put it back on.
This is very suspicious.
Oh,
Oh no! Roll up by Becky. Jessica Carr momentarily stunned.
momentarily stunned, led to slow count.
Oh no! Becky just took out Jessica Carr.
Taking
in
Carr
her
out
foot.
seems like a bad idea. Then you don't have
She
a ref.
didn't seem to give a damn.
Oh,
And
but now
AJ Lee
Becky's.
with
See,
a
this
Black
is where
Widow. Black
the
Widow
visual
locked
tap
in on
happens
Becky
here
Lynch.
with
Oh,
Becky
Becky's
tapping.
Becky's tapping.
The ref doesn't see it. though,
AJ should
Jordan.
win the title.
You know as well as I do that's not
Shenanigans.
How it
Oh, I
works,
saw the
but Becky
shenanigans
Lynch may
button.
have her arm snapped at that point.
Shenanigans.
That was not been a long time. Ref did not see it. Ref cannot give the call.
Well, AJ Lee should be the Intercontinental Champion right now.
This is where Becky wins.
And now
That's
Becky
too
just
tough.
attacking AJ from behind as she went to check on the
Yeah.
official.
Oh God, this match completely falling apart at the seams now. There's no law, there's no authority in this one
Yeah,
at
this
present.
is right up Becky's alley, Wade.
She's going to do, I don't know, weapons or something? Maybe?
And over 19,000 all over the champion.
Telling Becky Lynch, you
Like, the ref's
tapped
gonna get
out.
up
Well,
at
it
some point
doesn't
here.
count if the referee doesn't see it. It's all for naught, and this match is continuing. And the championship has swung back to the grasp of Becky Lynch, at least for now.
Yeah, she took a
Becky
few hits there.
glancing
There's
back
no
at her
question about that.
Intercontinental title as she just beats up AJ Lee.
She got AJ
The official,
thrown
Jessica
into
Carr,
the
is still down.
rocked on her. Becky obviously kicked her in the face.
And AJ in trouble because Becky can do whatever she wants now with the official
She's
out.
right beside Carly.
Technically, we would have had a tap out and a count out by now, perhaps a double count out.
I think
Maybe
she's
even a
looking for
disqualification. The way this is going, you can do whatever
That's not
you
really a
want,
Becky move,
provided
but
the
maybe.
ref is down.
Becky setting
It
a
could be
steel
possible.
chair in the ring as AJ Lee now looks to fight back in this.
It's a much-needed fight back from AJ Lee, given what no doubt Becky Lynch was cooking up there.
Becky driven into the barricade.
I'll say a lot for the durability and endurance of AJ Lee. We are now in seriously deep waters.
Oh! Yeah, AJ's so impressive here.
Let's check out that poll quickly.
Sending Becky
12 votes,
back
still
into the ring.
75% AJ Lee.
Grimacing through the pain, but
I still think it's going to be
continuing
Becky. I
try
think
and
Becky's
grind
getting
out a
the
result
win here.
Back elbow by AJ. Up now to the second rope.
DDT.
AJ.
Oh, okay. I was say it was going to be a
Connecting knee
DDT to the
first
chair.
with a steel chair.
Yeah, that was an ugly land.
Oh,
God.
and now the DDT planting AJ on the chair. Becky gets rid of the evidence. AJ may be out.
The body of AJ Lee is completely wrecked. The fast count car is coming round.
Fast
Just at the
count
right
car.
time for the champ.
Manhandle slam.
That's
The
it.
cover.
1, 2.
AJ
No!
kicked out. And Becky can't believe it.
Well, I feel like the turnbuckle is still more on the thing.
It's probably not. Becky's like, what do I have to do to win this match? That's what's going through her mind right now. How do I win this?
Exactly. The fact that you've cheated so much and you still can't win is so sad.
Like, what do I have to
It
do
might
to
be
get the pin?
starting to dawn on the champ that tonight is just not your night, Becky Lynch.
Oh, car got in the way.
And now AJ rolling up Becky. And a kick out at 2. Again, this rivalry between Lynch and Jessica Carr. Nice takedown by AJ Lee. Continues here.
Which of these should already have done this?
Yeah, well, she
Both
got
women
the
clinging
tap.
on by a thread
Yeah.
at this point, looking completely rattled, understandably.
And Becky colliding with the
Always the
exposed
person who does that
turnbuckle.
goes into
The
it. Maybe she
turnbuckle
will
and
win.
Becky.
Into the octopus,
Becky
okay.
exposed. Black Widow
Becky's in
shot
trouble
on the
here.
ring. The referee's
That's
not
it,
down.
okay.
Becky taps out.
AJ Lee is your
AJ
winner.
with
She's your
the
new
Intercontinental
Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner by submission. And new
Jessica Carr once again getting in the way of Becky winning. This is AJ
Her
Lee's
first
first singles
championship
match, first singles
in
title
11 years.
in like, yeah, I'd say 11 years.
How sweet it is for AJ Lee.
Well, this is how we got there. One manhandle slam. It's all over, right? Chairs involved prior to this. Unfathomably, AJ Lee finding the welter kick out.
But
and
good
just
stuff.
when it
Good
looked
stuff.
like AJ was going face first into that exposed buckle, referee
Next
Jessica
poll we can
Carr
get up,
put the brakes on that
'cause we
one.
know it's going to be
Quick
Punk
pin attempt, and then
versus-
this charge from Becky Lynch straight into said exposed buckle, followed by, once again, Old Faithful, the one that's done so much damage to Becky Lynch, the Black Widow, the tap out, and AJ Lee picks up the Intercontinental Championship on the road to WrestleMania.
Because I slipped out of it.
But 3 times in less than 6 months, AJ Lee taps out Becky
Becky
Lynch.
looks extremely
And tonight,
happy.
It earns
I can see
her
Carr getting
the
beaten up
Intercontinental
after AJ
Championship.
Lee leaves.
Yeah, because like she did get in the way, but like Becky cheated. And
Yeah, but okay, so they're not going to touch that today. Okay, that's fine. All right. Chicago's kind of beautiful.
I think they're gonna have a big ad break here.
Yeah. I've driven by Chicago once when we were driving. Okay. Are we going to open this crate?
You said you know what's in the box.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
You should not open it.
Smell good.
What are you talking about?
I give you the Papa John pan pizza.
Oh, wait.
It has a golden brown, crispy garlic.
Gotta get that
Parmesan
advertisement
crust,
in.
Soft and juicy.
It's the box. It's time to find out what's in the box. What's in the box?
Actually, don't worry about what's in this box. I'll handle it from here.
Are you hungry? I am now.
I want to know what's in the box. Well,
I want to know what's in the
ladies and
box.
gentlemen,
Open the
coming up
box.
next, The conquering hero returns home. CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against the man who claims he's going to shake up WrestleMania. Finn Balor. It's live and it's next.
See, I would open the box now. Maybe they'll do that after the match. Who knows? All right, I gotta use the washroom quick. I'm gonna fill up my water. You just chill here with the chat for a few seconds, okay? I'm gonna turn the music off for a second on their end.
Showing like sports highlights now.
Yeah, no, they're things that happen in Saudi Arabia.
Ah.
So.
Wait, the salsa's in the food room. Can you hear people? Like, what is the? What they say? Oh wow, the box is fine. How many Get people? Your salsa and leave. I don't know what salsa is. Hunter, shut up. I can't find it. Now the ad breaks over and we're back. Oh. Never mind, they're still just ads. The Air Force here.
Go up and grab some food.
Oh, yeah.
With matches. So hurry up.
All your MFP is gone now.
All my MFP is gone? Why? No! All right, we're back, guys. Sorry, we got some nachos here. So I'm going to apologize in advance for being rude and eating on stream. Mr. Balor. And 78% of people have or Punk winning, which makes the most sense. That's where my vote is. I miss this theme music. I'm so glad it's back. Alan, thanks so much, man. Now you want nachos? They're pretty good. Chicken, peppers, cheese, very basic, but they're good. The crowd is going to mark out huge for him. What? This is cool. Oh, the bold music. Okay, okay. This is cool. This is really cool. Wow.
Deck Dad.
Dude, you better not spill that.
I won't.
My son brought down a root beer float with him.
It's actually Caesar.
It's clobbering time! It was a really good entrance.
Has the match started? Dad.
Hmm?
Has the match started?
What?
Has the match started?
No. We're still loading in. But they had this weird
Loading in.
music. And they had, I guess, from the Jordan era's Bulls time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what's this music coming from? Charger let me know in the chat. And it was the OG Bulls announcer from when Jordan was on the team.
Oh.
I'm talking about Punk. I don't know if you guys heard, but CM Punk adopted a new dog today. I don't even remember its name. I don't think we read it. But CM Punk and AJ Lee have a new dog that they adopted this morning. Is there been a wrestler who's ingrained his identity so much into the city he's from beyond CM Punk? Let me know, like, who jumps out at you as like a wrestler. You're like, that city, that wrestler are the same thing. Because all Punk's merch has this Chicago like flag colors on them and stars. Is there somebody else there who does that? Oh yeah. As a Chicago fan, hearing the OG United Center announcer do the intro gave me chills. Nice. I'm glad that it had that moment then. Good. All right.
One fall.
There we go. One fall.
And it's for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Has this been the announcer the whole time?
Introducing first, the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland.
Yeah, you're not wrong there,
Weighing
Charger. But yeah, it's not
at
the same.
190 pounds, representing the Judgment Day.
But you're not wrong about Stone Cold and Texas. I mean, the Texas Rattlesnake.
And his opponent from Chicago.
Oh yeah, 100% it is.
He is the World Heavyweight
If I were a wrestler, I'd make
Champion,
everything about being from Toronto.
CM Punk.
It has been a long time
You're
coming.
milking nachos now?
13
Sorry.
long years since CM Punk
Sorry if I
has had
influenced
a
that.
WWE match in his hometown of Chicago.
And guys got a 6-match straight.
Punk understands that Father Time is
I
undefeated.
love these cameras that they do.
He understands that this could be the very last match that
like
he
the
ever has in his
announcements for
career
championship
here
matches.
in United Center.
They just
and
have
he
such a
says
higher
tonight
quality.
he is going to savor it all as he defends the World Heavyweight Championship against a very hungry Finn Balor, who wants to turn the main event at WrestleMania upside down. You know, I talked to Balor earlier today. He told me that he needs to take the crowd out of this match early on. He learned, Wade, back in Belfast, what a crowd can do to you. The momentum and the emotion that you can feed off when it comes to the hometown crowd. He says he needs to take that crowd out of this match early on tonight.
Yeah, I get that. And already right off the bat, trying to charge up CM Punk is this audience. But let me just make it abundantly clear to insulated Americans, a lot of the international superstars, they're used to these environments. We spend most of our career competing on foreign soil, and in Finn's case, most of his career either in Japan or here in the US. This will not faze Finn Balor in the slightest.
You know, CM Punk's been pissed off as of late, Wade. All the questions coming his way over the past few weeks.
He's got
why
the
would you
Blackhawks
take this
logo on the
match?
back of his gear.
Why would you endanger one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history against Roman Reigns? Well, what does Punk do? He doesn't back down from a fight. Instead, he always doubles down. He says he wants to be a fighting champion.
Yeah, I'm split on that. I respect the fact that he sees it as his responsibility as the World Heavyweight Champ to prove against anyone, anytime that he is the champ. However, we know full well how much Punk wants a win, and I'll emphasize win, in the main event of WrestleMania. Lose tonight, you're not even getting a chance at that, pal.
Yeah, full Nelson applied by Balor, and now Punk into a pinning combination and a kick out at 2. Into a side headlock now. You know, Finn Balor actually credits CM Punk and some of the talks that they had leading up to that match in Belfast for, quote, reawakening a killer instinct that was dominant for too long in Balor. And here's the kick out again by Punk.
I'll be right back. Yeah, and we were speaking a little earlier today, Colton. You were asking me about what Finn Balor might have learned in that first match, and I think the entire demeanor of Balor when he entered here today, you can read it on his body. He is completely relaxed. Why? Because he proved in Belfast that he can hang at the very top level with a world heavyweight champion in this day and age. It's been a long time since he's proven that to himself. He is a completely different man. If there were any doubts in the head of Balor going into that match in Belfast, they've all disappeared today.
And again, Wade, listen to how quiet it is right now inside the United Center. Balor doing what he promised to do, not allow this crowd into this match.
And that fires up Balor more. And what does it do to the mindset of CM Punk? He expects a raucous atmosphere. It suddenly goes deathly silent in here.
That'll wake him up a bit as Punk delivers a heel kick to the face. Now, Balor's hungry as well, Wade. It's been 10 long years since Balor has held a world title. He was the inaugural Universal Champion, and remember, he only held that title for 24 hours.
Yeah, and the butterfly effect of that incident you're talking about can be speculated about non-stop ad infinitum. Where would Finn Balor's career have gone over the last 10 years had he not been stripped
his ring gear is really cool
because of the injury?
Here's the deal. He's not going to get this exact ring gear in 2K26 just because of the Blackhawks logo. I don't think they get that in the game.
You know what? I thought Balor was going to come hot out of the blocks. You mentioned the age of Punk. He's no spring chicken, obviously. He is fighting against Father Time, and that is something as somebody like Finn Balor, who is renowned for his endurance, needs to use to his advantage. So if I was Balor, I personally want to pick up the pace here.
Senior official Chad Patton working this World Heavyweight Championship match. Again, the winner will defend against the Royal Rumble winner, Roman Reigns, 7 weeks at WrestleMania.
And here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about from Balor. He's not as big as CM Punk, but he's ready to throw fists in the early goings here. There was a technical start to the match, but that's got thrown out of the window now.
Of course, Wade, the United Center, the home of the beloved NHL Blackhawks, Punk's favorite team.
Grayson, oh yeah, you're right.
Punk want to turn this into a hockey fight tonight against Balor?
Not wrong.
I mean, you'll win by hook or by crook, but if it is a hockey fight, I think that probably favors CM Punk. He does have probably 25 pounds on Finn Balor.
And now Punk, after delivering the elbow to the face of Balor.
Who do you think
Look at
has this
Balor now.
match? It'll be
Nice
Punk.
switch by Finn. Drops Punk to the mat.
It'll be Punk.
Something in his ribcage there. It was a nasty landing. And if he did,
the chops.
Zeroing in on
Greg
is
Miller,
Finn
one of my
Balor.
favorite online personalities, took some chops from Xavier
For
Woods.
an injury on an opponent's body, and at this level, with the World Championship,
Xavier
in the
Woods for a long
balance,
time was the
that is a
commissioner
massive asset
of the
for
Kind of Funny
Irishman.
Games
Can you imagine
Championship.
if Balor wins tonight? He turns Mania upside down. And listen, it's WrestleMania season. Anything can happen.
The New Day
Balor
were
now
there. Greg
delivers
ended up
a
taking
stomp
chops
to
from
Punk. Weaken up
Xavier
the
Woods.
midsection for the coup de grace.
Well, Finn Balor is sick of being labeled an underachiever. He does feel at times like management,
Sorry?
in a way, lost faith in him when he had that injury.
I think
10
that is a
years
Greg
ago
Miller,
as a brief world champion.
little,
and this is one way to stick it up to
emoji.
management, ripping away their dream matchup at WrestleMania between Punk and Roman Reigns.
I love
Balor's
Greg
got a
Good,
5 count
a
here.
good Greg
Again,
Miller.
working the rib cage.
I've been following him for years.
Kick to CM Punk. Great strategy here by Balor. Not only slow Punk down, but as I mentioned before, soften him up for your finishing blow.
Yeah, and here's why you know that initial tweak in the ribcage of Punk was back. You do all you can to hide any form of weakness from your opponent. Punk was trying his best to. He simply couldn't. The tell was there immediately. And Balor is now all over that weakness like a rash.
Yeah, Balor doing a great job physically wearing Punk down.
And this is the belief that is starting to grow in Finn Balor now, and it's the belief that
The
is
question
starting
is,
to
how do you make it
dissipate
seem
from
like
this
Finn's going to win? 'Cause
partisan crowd here.
that's the
in
hard part of this
Chicago.
match, right? Like,
Punk
nobody
has had
thinks
a
that
great
Balor's
career
going to
in
win.
Chicago. He won
So
his
they need to create some
Intercontinental
spots in the match that make
Championship
you
here
think,
when
huh,
he beat William Regal back
he
in
might win.
2009.
It's
Who
like
would ever forget
Most people
the great
know.
street fight with
If
Chris
you're-
Jericho here in Chicago? And how about
If you're
2011,
even
Wade,
slightly
the
involved
night that
in, like,
CM Punk
actual, like,
defeated John Cena to win the championship
story
in
and stuff,
one of the most iconic
in
moments in
wrestling,
WWE
you're not
history.
gonna
Yeah,
have
blowing that kiss to
CM
John
Punk
Cena,
losing.
championship in hand as he left the arena. One of the most iconic shots in wrestling history. Oh, God.
I mean,
Abdominal
if you
stretch
want to
again,
get
working on the
somebody over as
midsection
a
of
heel,
CM Punk. You see Punk screaming
you
in pain
have
here.
Punk
A
lose
tap
in the
out by
city.
Punk would give the title to Balor.
Yeah, Punk has a very
You
high
have someone
pain
losing
tolerance, but barely
Because the crowd boos
able to
extra
conceal
hard.
the sheer agony that he's in
And it
right
comes from
now.
TV,
And
and that carries over.
Balor attacking with abandon.
So if you are going to do that, that's
And I'm not
like
sure
when you do
Balor
that.
has even got out of third gear at this point. That's the scary part. What a predicament here for the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Well, something's got to be going on here.
Crowd trying to rally against Punk, who's got a bad taste in his mouth after last year's Elimination Chamber when he was in the Chamber match. And it was down to him and Cena. And a Seth Rollins stomp handed the match to John Cena.
The bad taste from Elimination Chamber, perhaps. Oh, an even worse taste from last year's WrestleMania. We all remember how that went down, getting stabbed in the back by Paul Heyman. That's why he's so desperate
Hey,
to
I
get
didn't
back
look
to the
at the full
showcase
character
of
roster
the
reveal.
Immortals and set the record
I'm assuming
straight this
both
year in
Abyss
the main
and
event.
New Jack are
Punk
base
has
roster
really
now.
turned things around.
Let me know if that's
Not
true.
counting the night that Rollins cashed in on Punk at SummerSlam, Punk has not lost a one-on-one match since late spring of 2025. And now Balor taking the fight to Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. And the main event of WrestleMania hangs in the balance here tonight.
And it's just so easy for Balor to knock the stuffing out of Punk here, but Punk resolute.
And Punk trying to rally a bit here.
Okay, well, it's good to know I'm correct.
elbow
Yeah, Abyss
followed
are
by
a
a
base roster
clothesline.
now.
Well, now suddenly he's
You can
got
put this on the ball.
Finn
If you want some more,
reeling.
there's
Finn
more
Balor
upstairs.
has been knocked for a loop
There's
by
not a lot,
Punk.
though, so go
And
grab
Punk
it.
now
Already
ratcheting
had
up
seconds.
through the gears. The belief is back here.
This match is physical as those great 1990s Bulls teams here tonight. And Punk now
You think that
back
they
to
let
his
Roman
feet.
take the belt? I mean, yeah.
And he's got
See, that's
Finn
my
in
biggest
position
issue
for
with
a
Roman
GTS.
being in the
Finn,
spot
though,
is he's
able to,
never on
slide
TV.
behind. And now Sending Finn out
I
to
just
the
hate
floor.
that.
Here comes CM Punk. Punk now with a suicide
Try not to
dive,
even be
dropping
like a
Balor
negative
right into
Nancy
our
about it.
table.
I just hate the fact
Going
that he's
high
never on
risk at the
TV.
right time, and the lower back of Finn Balor absorbing all of that abuse from our desk.
So I hope not. I don't know.
This is important for Punk here. It buys him a lot of time, Wade.
Those
are
are the two biggest surprises in the DLC this year. That's why I wanted to make
I'm
sure they were
not sure
still
time
there.
is going to help. That's one of those injuries that kind of gets worse and worse.
Yeah,
as the
I think
match
they're
goes
building up
on.
towards the
Punk,
WrestleMania,
for my
to
money,
towards
needs
the
to
breakup
finish
of the
this and
Judgment
finish it
Day.
quick.
That's why he sends Balor back into the ring. Punk
Is
a
that
proud
everything
man.
else?
He doesn't want to take
Yeah,
a count out
good.
win. He wants to pin Balor in his
Nachos
hometown.
do not save
Here tonight.
nicely. They
CM
have to all
Punk,
be eaten.
top rope. Punk off the top rope with a flying clothesline.
That was a nice clothesline. You
Coming
don't see
out by
flying
Punk
clotheslines
to
off the top rope.
retain and a kick out. If you're Roman Reigns, right, and you're watching this match tonight, who do you want to face at WrestleMania, or does it matter?
I don't think
Those announcer
Roman
tables
Reigns
have to hurt.
fears
Yeah.
any man in this industry. He wants all comers, bring them
Especially
all,
those
make it
new
as
ones.
big as
They are
possible.
brutal.
All he cares about is the gold, and that gold might be coming the way of CM Punk right now.
Looking for a GTS.
Yeah.
Balor now from behind.
Well,
Finn
we see
Balor
people get
actually
injured
into
going
the
through
cover.
them, too.
Hook with a leg on Punk and a kick out. Balor actually
Added a new sport.
owns a victory over Roman Reigns
phone.
in the not so distant past. And of course, we know the history and the rivalry between Punk and Reigns.
Well, victories over Roman Reigns are a collector's item in this industry, so if Finn Balor has some history,
If all the
with
nachos
Reigns, and
are
it's
stuck
a
together, it
positive
counts as
history,
one nacho.
even more reason
Then
why
Connor's
Finn
eating
needs
two
to get
nachos
the job
today.
done here tonight.
And Punk dragging himself to his feet. Balor again working the midsection. This has been
We love a good
great
nacho.
strategy by Balor.
Well, you
I think the
take gifts
decision was
when
made
they
for
arrive.
nachos earlier. Oof.
The shot there to CM Punk. You take
my
the
God,
arrive
there's
in this
two kids
game, and
upstairs,
whatever
I don't know
strategy Finn had coming into the match, immediately he had to
We need
pivot
nacho
once
libre.
Punk
I love
ribcage,
nacho
but wait
libre.
up.
In a position, Finn Balor trying
What?
to hang on. Punk looking to hit the go to sleep
It's a movie.
here.
Jack Black
Went for
stars
it,
as.
Balor rolls him up, small packages in and up, and a kick out
I don't
by
know the
Punk.
character's name, but he becomes a Mexican luchador
Punk
named Nacho
dips
Libre.
underneath. There's that patented swinging neck breaker by Punk. Cover to retain. Kick out at two by Balor.
It's very funny. It's made by the guy who did the Napoleon Dynamite movies.
Punk just keeps finding answers. I mean, go back to SummerSlam last year with that epic matchup with Gunther that looked completely unwinnable
Yeah.
for about 98% of it.
Because he never got a
Punk
chance
just hung in there
to
and
play
hung
as the
in there
Rock
and hung
97
in there, showed
Undertaker
his
90.
toughness,
So
showed
they
his
make up for
resolve, and got the
MyFaction.
dub
Well,
in the
hopefully,
end.
we'll
And
be
it's been
hopefully
the
fingers
story over
crossed.
the last month. Of course, the win over Braun Breaker, the win over Finn Balor, the win over AJ Styles. Punk has been a fighting champion as we head into WrestleMania season.
I'm expecting we'll have
will
a
his
ton
luck
of
run
live
out
events
tonight?
for all these Persona cards we're supposed to get.
Both men in bad shape.
Actually,
at
have
this
they
point in the
confirmed we're getting
matchup.
Persona
That's
cards
when
for
you
this
realize
DLC?
It is close to the death here, perhaps.
I now don't know.
Both men must sense victory. They
I have
know
to
their
go look.
opponent
But are we
is a
getting
badly
Persona cards for
weakened
these
state.
different DLCs
Punk
that
now,
are
nice
coming out?
block. Balor was looking
Or
for a
MyFaction
suplex
cards
there.
to go with
Punk
them?
drives him into the corner with a big forearm.
Okay,
Boxing
or
the
LA
ears of
Knight.
Balor.
Yeah. Well, you got an AJ win. You didn't get a Tiffy time win. And we're still waiting on
Again, it's going to have to
the men's
dig
elimination
down
chamber
deep
after this.
to
And we got to
retain
open the
tonight.
box and hope nobody gets cursed.
Trying his best to use that power advantage that has definitely been sapped from that rib injury.
And Balor
I'm actually
again
curious
going
if they
back to the
said that we're
midsection.
getting, because last year they were
change or
very
winning
specific
formula
that
in
we were
this game.
getting
That's where all the successes
MyFaction
come
cards
from
to
for
go
Balor.
along
He's
with
smart enough to know that. Oh,
these
God.
certain packs.
Punk
Yeah, okay,
collapsing
so
in
there is a
wisely. The
MyFaction
veteran
Evo
trying
card
to
for Stone
roll
Cold and
away,
LeBron.
but he's still in the drop zone. Finn Balor from the top rope now has Punk
The King
in
of
his
Kings
sights. Went for the coup de grace. Punk
doesn't
rolled
have the
out of harm's
MyFaction
way.
card.
And now Punk with a
Joe
running
Henry's
knee,
gonna
and I
have
believe
a
Punk's been
Evolution
busted
card.
open in the mouth. As Balor is floored with a clothesline.
Well, that busted open mouth is the least of Punk's worries.
So that seems to be it. So it looks like there's a few MyFaction
but it
cards.
might be for nothing here.
I don't know
Punk
if we're
can
going to
connect on
get.
this.
Oh man, he's tasting his own blood. Kevin Owens t-shirt collection.
Oh, yeah,
I'd
the
love a
elbow
nice Kevin
from
Owens
Punk,
t-shirt
But again,
collection.
the midsection giving in.
Well, that was exactly
So
what
there's
takes the
3
brunt
MyFaction
of the
cards
landing for
coming.
CM Punk.
2 from
No
the Attitude
cover,
Era pack,
no ability
and
to
1 from the
pounce
Joe
on a
Henry
quick
pack. But they're
3
Evolution
count
cards.
here.
I don't know if they'll have live
In
event
fact, a
sizing.
slow 3 count.
And
Oh,
Balor to
wow.
turn it into a pinning combination of his own. And 2.5.
So
Punk
much
wasn't
sap-
winning with an elbow
Swing
drop.
blade by Balor.
So much sapped out of CM Punk.
That's
at
like a
this point
signature
in the
move for him.
matchup.
Balor's just a
He'll
step
hit the
quicker
go
right
to
now,
sleep
Wade.
to
It
get
has
the
to be.
win.
And that blood coming from the mouth of Punk.
Balor loves the
Balor
drop kick into the corner.
senses victory. He's got gold in his eyes now.
Punk looks spent, physically
Pin kick
spent.
Punk right in the mouth. Yeah.
That why he's bleeding.
Yeah.
And Punk, though, exploiting
With
out
the
of the corner.
clothesline.
Just a veteran move by Punk there, taking
was
a
it-
beat.
Or was it desperate?
No, it's taking a beat to get his senses together, knowing full well Finn was lining something up, and what a battle we've got going on here.
And Punk now.
Oh, hold on.
Looking for the Anaconda Vice now on Balor. First it was the sharpshooter. Now looking for the Anaconda Vice. He's got it in on Finn Balor now. Submission move. Center of the
He
ring.
went
Is
from
Balor
this to
going to
that,
tap now to the
like
Vice?
the sharpshooter to this
You're like
submission.
a long way from the ropes here. That hand is nowhere
I'll
near.
tell you
That
one
hand
thing,
is
a
looking
little
like
bit
it's
of
gonna
blood always
tap
makes
out.
it
Balor
look
trying to hang on.
like a little bit more real.
And
if that
Balor
makes
able
sense.
to roll through. Turns it into a pinning combination of
You think
his
the old
own.
bloodline will come back
And a
together?
kick out
I don't
by
know. They
Punk.
kind of did that at Survivor Series mostly. I don't know if they're going to do that
Something
again.
Balor learned from their battle back in Belfast last month. How to counter the Anaconda Vice.
Simply have to be merciless at this level. Forget that you are fighting a human being here. This is your mortal enemy right now, Finn.
Trying to lift Punk up, and down goes Punk. Now he's in position. This could be Balor's opportunity to alter the entire landscape of WrestleMania. Balor from the top rope into a coup de grace.
Oh, wow. He hit
connects
it.
to the bad ribs of Punk. Covered by Balor.
No.
Hooks the leg.
But they got to make
Punk
you think he's going to win.
survives. And now what does Balor do, Wade?
That's Balor's
what
like
a
best
gutsy
move.
kick out from CM Punk. The
Honestly,
counts are
there's
now
a situation
whirling
where
in
I
the
could
mind of
see
Finn Balor, who thought
Them shaking up the
he
card
was
a
home
bit
and dry.
and having Balor win the title, and they can still
Balor
have Punk
just hit
versus
his death
Roman
blow,
without
and
the
Punk
title. I know he won
survived.
Mania, or sorry, won the Rumble. But he could say he just wants to fight Punk because he hates Punk.
Finn Balor staring
Oh,
at the
wait a
entranceway.
minute. We mentioned that JD and Dom are here. Do you think, well, again,
Oh,
he
Dom
promised
is
to
here.
do it on his own. Maybe a thought ran through his head momentarily.
Well, clearly
Apparently
torn
Dom
at
is
that
here, yeah.
point. No sign
Balor's
of the
move has to be the
reinforcements
worst
as
to
of
take.
yet.
There's,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
there's no. Apparently, it's not as bad. He pulls up before he's done.
Into a position for the go to sleep. Go to sleep to the face. But Balor was driven out of the ring with his momentum. And Punk now realizes
Why are you the
that
way
the
that you
win
are?
may have slipped away.
Well, that complete indecision momentarily.
Dom
from
is a future
Finn
world
Balor
champion, and you
opened
should
a
respect
tiny
him.
a tiny window that the world heavyweight champ CM Punk was happy to kick through. Unfortunately, he kicked through a little too hard, and no chance of a cover, but there may be a count out here.
Count of 5 now. And again,
Nope.
I told you, Punk
Reset the
does
count.
not want to
Now
count
back
out
to 1.
victory.
Seriously,
He wants
dude.
a decisive win heading into WrestleMania. And Balor with a sling blade.
And that's a
Got
heavy,
his
heavy
stuff on my
landing on the outside of
mouse
the ring.
pad.
Those are thin pads over concrete here.
The boogeyman.
The ribs
I'm
of
the
CM
boogeyman,
Punk
and I'm
absorbing
coming to
all
get
of
you.
that impact.
Can't even see it.
And Balor now, shades of a decade ago.
Oh.
This time he drives Punk to a barricade. Is this his moment?
Laser focused on the goal.
I don't know if it's
Laser
broken or
focused
not.
on
I
the
don't know if they'd let him
broken
keep
body of
wrestling if it was
CM
broken.
Punk. Now laser focused.
You think
on
it's
getting
Mark
him back
Henry's
in the
grown
ring,
baby hand Devin?
on getting the
We've
3
seen him.
count.
We've seen
Tossing
the
dead
we've seen
carcass
the
of Punk
baby hand
back into the ring.
as an
Finn
adult
Balor
hand.
could be closing in on
Yeah,
the
that's
World
Xavier
Heavyweight
Woods
title though.
emoji.
Punk
Oh no.
looking to go to sleep again. Balor
I
with
think they're
another
just
swing
switch ones you
blade.
can use.
Again, Balor a step quicker in this match.
But that's
Right
Xavier
now,
Woods,
CM
the
Punk is swinging
former
at whatever
commissioner of
he
the Kind of
can.
Funny Championship.
And he's missing, and it's all in the corner now of Finn Balor, and once again
He's
in that
not gonna
drop
hit it.
zone, take 2 is CM Punk.
Punk survived once. Will he survive a second time? Balor from the top rope. Went for the coup de grace. Punk got his foot up. and
Oh,
he turns
into the
it down.
sharpshooter.
Punk turns it around.
Nice. Yeah,
Into
that
a
was super clean.
sharpshooter. He's trying. He's got it. The sharpshooter's in.
Balor's not going to tap to the sharpshooter.
Remember the sharpshooter in Chicago many, many years ago at WrestleMania. CM Punk now with a sharpshooter locked into Balor.
Oh, God, all of the agony on the lower back of Balor. Balor managing somehow to break that hold.
Man, that was a great
Man.
counter by Punk.
Punk's tights are in a bunch there.
Catching a flying Finn Balor and almost
That
getting
was
the
a really
victory.
cool spot.
Now Punk, we're going to step through again. Balor again playing defense here. What a physical battle between these two.
When the World Heavyweight Championships on the line in WrestleMania season, you are going to war for it. It is worth it. That's how big this prize is.
Remember, Roman Reigns
Good thing he's
will
got some
be
big-ass
live in
underwear on
Indianapolis
under his
Monday
tights, or
night
he'd be
on
having a
Raw
wardrobe
to confront
malfunction,
the winner
which
of
nobody
this match.
wants.
Will it be Punk? Will it be
That was a
Balor
really
to
great
face
reversal.
Reigns at WrestleMania?
Will either of these two men be capable of going to Raw at this rate? Bloody, battered, and broken, but refusing
And now Punk
to die off.
with Balor up on his shoulders. CM Punk going to
Okay, that's it.
sleep. GTS cover.
1, 2,
Punk
3. That's
will
it.
main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, run those up. So we had 89% with Punk winning with 18 votes overall.
World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm not doing a poll for the final match because I can't fit
Their
that many
first
names
face-to-face
on a poll.
on Monday Night Raw was explosive. We can only
But Adam,
imagine
thank you for sharing
what's in store
Shenanigans,
in
the Greg
48
Miller
hours.
gifts in there. I
when
love that.
Punk and Reigns
I'm a big KF
come
guy, so
face-to-face
very,
again.
very cool to see that.
Because Wade, the stage is set for
That
one
makes
of the
me
biggest
smile
main
inside.
events in the history of WrestleMania. 7 weeks, 49 sleeps away from CM Punk and Roman Reigns for the World
That was a good match. They were
Heavyweight
like,
title.
Balor looked good.
This is how we got there. Finn Balor connecting with that coup de grace.
Because I think what they're trying to do is rehab Balor right
Punk
now.
refusing to be denied in that moment. A broken CM Punk still having the belief. And then connecting with a GTS that blasted Balor so hard he rolled all the way out of the ring, but followed
Nope,
him
we're
up
hopefully going to find out
with
soon.
this throughout
Kind of funny best friend here, too.
security barrier.
Nice.
And now laser focused on that goal. This is what
Yeah,
Finn came for, but one mistake. And that was all CM Punk needed to hoist him up for another GTS.
Yeah, we're going to find out what's in the box, I think, now. I think you do it before, or if it's like a big reveal like Jericho, you save it till after the match.
Retention and CM
If it's a
Punk
situation where we're going to be
heads
cursed,
WrestleMania.
What a great
fix your
performance
tights.
by Finn Balor tonight. Promised to do it on his own. He did just that. But in the
your
end,
Speedo.
it has become a trademark
Trunks.
of
That's what
CM
they call it,
Punk's
trunks.
current World Championship reign. It is the guts, it is the grit, it is the resilience that
Yeah,
has made
covered
that
in
man
blood.
the best in the world.
Balor's going to shake his hand again. And this is the official face turn on Balor. Yo, what's going on, Michael? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh, we got a little freeze there.
Gross.
We're, there we go. We're back. Oh, yeah. Very, very excited. World Tour for 2K25 is in the box. They announced it tonight. This is Balor's face turn.
I mean, what a show of respect from a true warrior in Finn Balor, who over the past couple of months has really earned the respect of CM Punk.
Quick question: what's your prediction on Mystery Box?
Victory, and
So I
now
think
a
it, like
double
AJ Lee's coming
celebration
out with him.
from a couple of champs. What a night it has been for CM Punk. And the new
what a nice
Women's
moment. Oh man, I hope I don't get
Intercontinental
copyrighted here with all this
AJ
music.
Yeah,
I didn't
case
turn
can
it
be
off. Oh well, it's
made,
too late now.
as
At
the
this
new
point,
power
we're talking
couple
over enough that maybe it won't have an
of
issue.
WWE.
Who I think's in the box? I think
What a night
it's
in Chicago,
somebody who could be
the
very
adopted
nice but very
hometown of AJ
evil.
Lee, the hometown of
Or
course,
Jericho. It's one of those
CM
two.
Punk.
Oh,
And now
I'm
we
very
turn
excited
our
for GTA
attention
6. My
Las
third
Vegas
biggest game that I'm excited
and
for this year
WrestleMania.
is
CM Punk versus Roman
Forza Horizon 6.
Reigns.
I'm going to play the hell out of Forza Horizon 6, and we're going to play a ton of it on stream along with WWE. We'll have all the main content out of WWE, just be doing the other stuff. So we'll be playing Forza Horizon 6 once or twice a week as well. And I hope you guys come in and tune in for that.
And Wade, you and I are going to have the opportunity to sit at ringside in 7
Yeah, that
weeks
is true. You're as
and
old
call
as GTA
two
5.
of the
Yeah.
greatest of this generation.
That
Maybe
is true.
two of the greatest of all time.
yeah,
This
his-
match is
his trucks are
personal.
super
It is
jacked
a
up.
grudge match for these two, and it is about the World Heavyweight Championship.
So,
And many celebrities enjoying this night tonight, including
celebrities,
UFC fighter Michael Chandler.
some sort of
from the
UFC guy I've
lightweight
never
division.
seen before. Yes.
Giannis is here.
I assume so.
Two-time
Giannis,
NBA
some guy I've never heard of from the
Curry Ford
NBA.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, please, Giannis, please come to New York. Please come to the Garden. Please, please, please.
Whoa, look
And
at that
Lil
title.
Yachty,
Lil
the
Yachty.
guy, the Grammy-nominated
He's got a, like a
rapper
custom
and
black
singer,
title that
Lil
looks like
Yachty,
his, covered in
here
jewels.
tonight.
Does he know he's your guy?
Yeah, he does.
It's a shame.
Oh, it's a WrestleMania title. No,
Hey,
they
the
gave that to him.
Unleashed
That
Moment of
title's
the Night
sick.
is brought to
Okay.
you by Mad Dog by MD 2020. 15% ABV by
Yeah, that
flavor. It
title
hits
was
hard.
sick.
Light up your night with Mad Dog by MD 2020.
I don't think it's
The
because
grab
we've
and
had
go
that
pan
hand
built to
recently.
power up your main event. Well, this is the Elimination Chamber match
Yeah,
on
the
women's
double pin that we got
side
from
of
Raquel
things earlier
Rodriguez.
tonight. Raquel Rodriguez with
Michael
a
Chandler's
standout
a decent
performance.
UFC. Okay. I don't follow. I used to watch the UFC way back in the day when it was like GSP
Big
and
Mammy Cool, Raquel down for the count here.
man, I can't
And then
even
there
remember
were two,
Nate Diaz.
but Rhea Ripley
I'm trying to think
not
about
to
who
be
was
denied. Denying that moonsault and then
Tito
nailing one
Ortiz.
riptide to book a spot
although
at
Tito Ortiz was
WrestleMania
later
in a
in that. Oh, I know.
showdown with the
Little Yachty's a
WWE
huge fan. I don't even know
Women's
any of
Champ,
his
the
music.
Storm. Jade
Just thankfully he's not
Cargill,
getting
the
involved
Storm
in
is
any
coming to
matches
Vegas.
like another rapper who then
It is set
disappeared.
for WrestleMania. Two of the most powerful women in WWE
So
today.
Rhea versus Jade.
Jade Cargill.
Rhea will
defending
carry
the
Jade to an okay
WWE
match.
Women's
Just hopefully Jade
Championship
doesn't injure Rhea.
against Rhea Ripley.
All right. We
have
got to
a
open that
sold-out
box.
crowd tonight as a very special rally towel courtesy of 2K. WWE
cool.
and Chicago's own CM Punk to celebrate WWE's
left
return
towels.
to the United
Oh,
Center.
cool.
And Punk's gracing of the WWE 2K.
Hey, guys,
26
they're,
cover, which becomes available to play
I should
early
throw this out.
access March
We are going to be giving a copy.
6th.
They're showing 2K26 on the screen here. We'll be giving away a free copy. So if you haven't hit that
there's
subscribe button,
always
make sure you
a
hit that subscribe button.
backlash to WrestleMania.
And
Well,
we're giving 2
backlash
copies
is coming.
away.
The
And thank you,
Benchmark
Charger, for that second
International
copy.
Arena
And don't forget to
in
follow me on
Tampa,
Twitch,
Florida,
which is right down here.
May 9th.
Because you can get a
Tickets are
second
on sale
entry by
now
following
via
on Twitch.
Ticketmaster.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, we
All
are
right.
proud to announce tonight's WWE's
Attendance.
attendance record
Yeah.
here at the United Center. 19,346.
I don't know. We got like
Thank
a
you,
little bit over an
Chicago.
hour for the rest of the show. Yeah.
Well, Wade, the box is here.
Yeah.
That surprise
Ooh.
box that's been everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we're going to find out right now what's actually in the thing.
Okay, let's find out what's in the
Okay,
box.
I think it's a major award.
Well, I appreciate that, Adam.
Please.
Thanks so much. I assume it's Adam, ADM.
Saw at the back of the box earlier. It
But thank
said
you so much.
Fragile
Oh, will you
on
stop?
there. It must be Italian.
Just stop.
Where's the
Should
box?
have asked Joe Tess what's
Cool.
it.
I already bought the 2K. That's the one I got. I got the Monday Night Wars edition. Okay, so what is it? Are we getting Jericho? Is it very evil?
Is that a
Why is
coffin?
it a casket? Oh. Yeah, the other red light doesn't look like it's working. There's one in the other corner is supposed to be there. Who is it? Oh, it's very evil! Very nice, very evil! Cursed! Oh, yeah! This is exciting.
I was gonna say, how many people are in there but they have
We're cursed! Danhausen has arrived in the WWE. This is really good promotion for Danhausen. He was dropped off the AEW web roster this morning. This is Danhausen. He's a legend in the indie scene. He used to work Ring of Honor. Terribly used in AEW. He will curse you. Curse you.
Oh boy.
He's good friends with CM Punk. He calls him Pepsi Phil. Oh, there's his jar of teeth. He's brought his jar of teeth with him.
Did Danhausen just give me teeth?
I don't know if we can get him in DLC Day 1, but he could definitely be one of the DLC packs. Hopefully. I would put him in as one of the Mania stars, unannounced Mania stars, potentially. Because they've got 3 slots for it. I think it's just they're introducing Danhausen. Hurst! Oh, I'm so excited for Danhausen. I don't think people knew who that was. And he's gone, and they're all gone. They're under the ring now.
Wade, what the hell was that?
Well, I know that Danhausen is a little off kilter, but these teeth aren't even clean. They've got bits of parsley in them.
Are they, do you think they're real? Well,
he carries his jar of teeth around with him.
Somehow need to recover from that because coming up next.
He's big friends with
It is
Pepsi
now
Phil.
main event. Who's going to go to WrestleMania to face Drew
How bad do you think they ruin him? I don't know.
WWE Championship. The chamber
Honestly,
match
I'm
is
surprised
next.
he's main roster. I would have saved him for, or I would have had him on NXT to start. Like, they must think that they can do something with him on the main roster.
Let me talk to you. Life inside the ring can be a grind.
So outside.
Dom versus Dan, book it. Yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. What's his gimmick? A vampire? No. Maybe.
Big E golfing.
Yeah. All right, we got the music off. Yeah, no. What's his gimmick? I don't even know how to describe Danhausen's gimmick.
It's honestly like a
So here's what I will say. He's heavily inspired by Conan O'Brien. He's actually interviewed Conan O'Brien, or been interviewed by Conan O'Brien, in terms of his comedy stylings and stuff. He is a comedic wrestler. He does funny things. He likes to curse people. You're cursed! Oh no, Connor has a curse on him now. Yeah, a funny vampire. He's a very fun wrestler to watch. He's not somebody who's going to come in and get a world championship, but he's going to be somebody who comes in and entertains you. Not everybody's going to win a world championship. And Danhausen, that's not who he is. But yeah, and honestly, that's a huge like push for Danhausen, for it to be him, and like getting to come out on his favorite pay-per-view with his favorite wrestler in the back, Pepsi Phil. So Oh, Javon going bouncy. Oh, I'm so excited for the young OG to be coming in. He's a better Stardust. Maybe that's the best way of putting it, Alan. Danhausen's, that was unexpected. I completely expected it. I've been talking about people getting cursed all night. They should have went forward with R-Truth killings because I don't disagree with that, Matt. They kind of just, I wonder if it was him though, or WWE who made the choice. Oh yes, he's a super comedy act, Charger. He'll have you laughing your ass off. So once he starts to cut promos, and he starts talking to the wrestlers backstage, he will make you laugh. Everybody gets a raw name like Santino Marella, but it's not like a messed up name. It's just a completely different name, and I can't name some of the others, but I will always remember him calling CM Punk Pepsi Phil. This is my friend Pepsi Phil. So, he's a really good guy. And I'm excited to have him. Like I said, main roster, sure. Hot girls love Dominic Mysterio, apparently. I wish Dominic Mysterio was in the chamber. That would be good.
I think Logan Paul will have a marker like last year.
Mm-hmm.
I remember he got slammed in there by Kevin.
I'll let Nathan, Giselle, and Mitch tell me if I should care about this guy. Very nice. Very evil. He got to debut. I'm just typing in a Discord to my friend here. Debut with on the same debut in his friend's hometown. Pepsi Phil. That's very, very excited about this. Oh, these breaks are so long. We've had a bunch more people enter the contest. Just checking Twitter.
They enter on Twitter?
Well, no, they're replying on Twitter and leaving screenshots saying that they subscribed on both of them, which I didn't expect, but that's awesome. We're getting our Twitch growing here, which is good because I'd like to have a nice Twitch foundation and start to increase my Twitch views, honestly. They're really worried about Mania not selling. Got to promote that vodka. Yep. Yeah, Charger, when you get a second, watch like a Danhausen like highlight reel. And you'll probably be laughing. He's a really good act. Very nice, very evil.
You can hit Logan Paul with the table.
Chair.
Oh, yes, chair. Is that WrestleMania?
I think it's like the Superstore. I think they have a Superstore open in Vegas for all the gear.
That's very cool.
So Joe Tessitore is hosting the post show.
It's the post show.
I don't know. Oh, cool. They made so much money in Vegas last year. Not sure why I don't think they will. I think it was a mistake to run it twice.
Dad. Earlier they had some of the Air Force come out.
Oh, cool.
Like, they were just in the crowd, but... Cage again.
Yeah, we got to get the chamber down for this final chamber match. No poll for this final chamber match because I can't fit all 6 entrants into the poll. So just let us know in the chat who you think is going to be winning this match tonight.
What is the intervals like that they enter?
I don't know. I think they're supposed to be like 2 or 5 minutes or something. They don't really count them down until like they're ready to let somebody else in.
Seconds.
It's not. Oh, sorry. They count the 15 seconds count when they let you know. Yes.
I was just about to unpause or put on the desktop audio, but everybody's about to start coming.
Yes,
in.
everybody's about to start coming in. You're correct. Selfishly, I'm loving these ticket sales not being good. WrestleMania tickets are going to be so cheap. Yeah, the ticket sales have not been good. I think they really need to get their product in touch and what they're doing for Mania itself. So we got Whoop That Trick coming in first.
He's on a turning thing.
Whoop that trick. 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 Okay, that's enough of that. I think he's in a run-in for the U.S. title at Mania. I think him versus Carmelo Hayes is a shoe-in for the U.S. title at Mania. Makes a lot of sense. Adam, you're correct. Those lemon pepper steppers gonna get a workout tonight. This is a big debut for him, jumping over to the main roster. I guess he's been in the Royal Rumble and he's been in other matches, but this could be a big showcase for him to put him over. He's climbing up so he can pose before he gets into the cell. Love it. Pump that trick.
So do some of them just come in from the outside, or did they get locked?
No, so those are the doors.
Oh.
Because they slide in and out on the thing. So they're slid out right now so that they can be pushed in to seal them in the cage. Trick by far is your favorite wrestler right now. He's pretty good. Jeff, Danhausen, what a joke. You know what? I'm happy it's Danhausen. It could have been anybody, but I think Danhausen will be entertaining. And he deserves it. He's a good guy. I'm sure Pepsi Phil had something with him to do to being on to coming and debuting in Chicago. But yeah, as of this morning, he's not with AEW anymore. This made a lot of sense.
Did he really debut or just like... Is it? Don't you normally do a match when you debut?
No, that would be your debut match.
Ah.
This is his first time in the ring. I'm okay with it being Danhausen.
I love how he just disappeared.
Well, because he likes to curse people. You're cursed again.
See what you mean, the doors slide.
So, and then when it's his time, they'll just pull the doors out. So or one of the doors.
Did they leave one of the doors, closed so, forget who got slammed through, but somebody got...
Wait. This is who I'm repping tonight. He's not going to win, but LA Knight, yeah!
It's getting blurred out.
Yeah, that didn't work super well. I'm tired of seeing Finn. And I agree. I think he'll get a title soon. It just wasn't going to be... So the deal with Finn right now is they need to rehab him, and they've rehabbed him with a few good matches with Punk, where he wasn't going to win them, and he wasn't going to win the series, but he looks great against the WWE champion, and that goes a long way. So now he can win a few other matches in a feud or two, and then get in and actually win a title, because they're rehabbing him, because I think they need him ready to be a champion in the near future because of the like retirees and stuff that are probably going to be done in the next few years. Punk still probably has another year or two in him at a minimum, but we've lost a whole ton of wrestlers retiring this year, and some of them are starting to age out, like Randall Keith Orton. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, Jeff. You know what? Everybody has their different tastes. I love Danhausen personally. I'm a big fan of Goofy Wrestling for Life. Big shout out to Simon Miller from What Culture Pro Wrestling.
That was Watch Culture.
Sorry?
Was it not Watch Culture?
No, What Culture. So, everybody's got their own stuff. I think Danhausen is going to be funny, so I'm excited about that. And now he's in the cage. I don't know. Logan Paul and Cody.
Logan Paul starts, he won't get his marker drawings.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that again this year. I've been a fan of Finn since his... Yeah, no, and I agree. I think Finn deserves more. He had a great debut in the main roster, and then winning the world title, and then getting injured on that same night. Oh, never mind. There goes my Logan Paul thing. So... Man, the Vision's in terrible shape right now.
Theory's bald.
Now, yep. He shaved his head.
Kind of works on him.
Yeah. So I think they're just currently rehabbing Finn, and I think this was the first stage of that.
Someone has pride. So what's he gonna do that annoys someone?
Yeah, he's gonna be super annoying in the cell, that's for sure. You thought it might be a Jericho or somebody. I didn't think it was going to be Jericho. Apparently, Jericho's in AEW Purgatory and being held to a contract. My understanding, from what I'm to understand.
You're going to step on someone's cage?
Yeah. They're all like climbing the cage and like hanging out on the top of the cage.
I mean, I feel like those three are... LA Knight's a little older, but Logan Paul and Trick are like younger.
Mm-hmm. The real Mass Manti, hopefully. Honestly, at this point, Knight versus Paul at Mania makes the most sense. With the Vision being like depleted as much as it has been. Maybe they start with Javon then. Gross. Just gross. Logan like Johnny from Karate Kid. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Okay, so we're getting Cody and Javon to start off with. Did you guys see, I posted pictures in the indie group, I believe, because it was CMLL, but Johnny Mundo or Johnny Nitro or Johnny TV or Johnny Impact, whatever you want to say his name is, John Morrison, lost his hair in a match in CMLL and is now bald. Sorry?
Like he got shaved?
Yeah, like his head got completely shaved.
Like a player or like someone shaved his head? Like,
I think it was part of a match. Like, it was part of a match.
Randy's 10th elimination, most of all time.
Yeah, well, he's been in a ton of them. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
So that's not surprising. I want to show Connor the picture here. This is him right here.
Oh.
So it's his first time being, because he's had John Morrison. So this is what, like, he normally has, like,
Oh, like that's long hair.
yeah. He's always had long hair. He was actually on Survivor. Fun little fact.
Like before he was a wrestler, or
No, like after his time with WWE, I think then he came back after being on Survivor for a little bit. You think Paul's gonna win? He's a last minute entry. Because of, like, Bronson Reed was supposed to be the one in the match. I can't see them having Paul to be the one to win the match.
these entrances are taking a while.
Yeah, they always do. We got 2 more entrances. Paul will win. I don't know about Paul winning. I guess we'll find out. I want LA to win, but it's either going to be Cody or Randy. That's kind of where I'm at. I'd love an LA Knight win. I think LA Knight and Paul makes a lot of sense for Mania right now.
Honestly, I forget who I predicted, but I think it was Cody or LA Knight.
Who's on? No, not years ago. Season 37, just for reference, we're on season 50 right now of Survivor. So I think it was like 7 years ago. John Morrison, before he came back to the WWE and teamed up with The Miz, was on Survivor as John Hennigan. He was the mayor of Slamtown. He was playing his wrestling gimmick on Survivor. So it was the
Also climbing the
David versus Goliath season.
all climbing the chain.
You're not wrong about being a new WWE. I don't even know if Bronson Reed was supposed to win this. That's not what I'm saying, Charger. It's just like having Paul win when he wasn't even supposed to be in the match and he's in the spot because Bronson Reed got injured. Because Bronson Reed was supposed to be the person who won the match on Monday night to be the person in there, not Jay. And that's why they took Jay out, and so they could have a match and get the other person they want in there, because they didn't want Jay in the match. So, but they had to do something to, this Randy's wife.
That his daughter?
Or is that his wife? Actually, I don't know if that's true. It might not be. But yeah, he wasn't terrible on Survivor, actually. Bouncy! Yano G time. Oh, they're making custom 6-7 shirts now. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought that was like with something on it. It's just him posing with the 6-7 on it and saying, I can't see what it says on the back. I love Javon Evans. He's just so legit. Like, he's authentically who he is. He's gonna have a really cool thing. Like, he should climb this, like, the top of the cage and do a drop from the top of the cage. It's been forever since they've done that. His energy is so good. You're right, Alan. He's just so positive, and he loves what he's doing. And this is like a dream. And he's so good. Why is the Electric 2 on live event for Pack tomorrow? It's not even released yet. I don't know. Because it was supposed to be. That's the problem, right? Like, Electric 2 was supposed to come out yesterday. They were 2 months or 2 weeks behind on getting Fierce 2 out, and it messed up their other stuff. Is he going to the top of the cage?
That's what I thought you meant, like the top on the outside.
No, the top and the inside. Man. Yeah, and mine now just has like we'll see what they put in place of it, but mine just has like another pack, like the default, they don't know what pack it is when I go and check it. Orton RKO'd him on SmackDown.
Huh.
So he's gonna climb on top of Orton's cell.
He's covering his ears. Think those are the youngest there?
Is he gonna climb on top of each cage? Really taking their time to get people out here. Who did win? Rhea won in the women's match. Although Raquel Rodriguez looked like a beast. She had a double pin on Asuka and Kiana James. Ugh. All right, this should be fun. And Mr. American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline in my soul. Ooh. No problems, Jeff. No problems.
It's a mini belt.
It's called a weight belt.
Ah.
Weightlifters use them, and he's always been good at giving them out to kids in the crowd. Cody's a good guy, even though he looks like Homelander, and we're due for a heel turn here. Yeah, I feel like Cody could win here. I believe it was somebody on What Culture Pro Wrestling who had said that they wouldn't mind some sort of 6-pack challenge for and just get a bunch of people into the match. Ugh. Man, his first time in 14 years. Wow.
Who?
Cody hasn't been in an Elimination Chamber in 14 years.
Really?
Yeah, well, it would be his before he left the WWE.
$5 minutes.
Oh, it is 5 minutes. Okay, so it's 5 minutes. So that means like you get. So the match has to be at least 20 minutes to get everybody else out.
Yeah.
We'll likely wrap up within the 5 minutes after that. Cody and Javon must have gotten a memo to wear matching tights. Oh, that's shout out to his bro. We better get, oh my God. We're going to get a cutter off the top of one of those cell boxes.
It's a cutter.
Like the OG cutter. He does an RKO, like his RKO, off like the top of the turnbuckle. He's going to do one from the top of the cage. Like the top of the...
you mean on top of like someone's box?
Yeah. He's got on... Yeah. Javon is so good.
I'm really wondering if he could do a backflip, because I thought it would be cool for him to grab onto the chains and then like do a backflip off.
Oh, I'm imagining it. It's going to happen. He's going to be waiting on top of that cell, and he's going to come down and do the OG cutter from on top of this, like on top of one of the pods. Pods, that's the term we should be using. They're pods. Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't put the music back on. Okay, we got the audio back on. Sorry about that,
always with a smile on his face, understands how huge this is.
How exuberant are you now, youngin?
And Cody Rhodes, who is shown over the past number of
no
months.
Logan Paul shenanigans and drawing on the seller or anything this time.
He's not even in.
All you got to do is look back at that qualifying match a few weeks ago. Cody doing what he had to do to advance.
Javon Evans, welcome to the real world of WWE at the very top level. It's as inhumane and barbaric as it gets. You want to make it to WrestleMania, you want to compete for the biggest prizes, this is what you have to deal with. And it only gets harsher from here.
An emotional roller coaster during WrestleMania season, 49 nights away from a start in Las Vegas. And Cody now, with the collision, takes down Evans. Cover again by Rhodes. And Rhodes is, I would say, desperate tonight.
Yes.
And will that come out in the way that he works this
That's
match?
what I said. They got together
the
beforehand to make sure that their ring gear matched.
And he didn't get to rest while the other guys beat themselves up. But that isn't going to daunt Cody. Cody's had to win things the hard way plenty of times before. He's a guy who always bets on himself, and he usually ends up with a winning hand.
It's not the same as these two, though.
Start to creep in.
I mean, it's the early goings here. Ask me again in the deep.
I can't wait for Homelander heel.
If Cody is still in the match.
I'm just talking about in general over the past couple of months of everything Cody's been through. He's been stopped and thwarted at every turn, every opportunity to get to WrestleMania.
All right, so we got somebody else coming in. We got most of our predictions right on the women's match. Let's bring
third superstar. Who will enter the chamber?
LA Knight in. No, Trick. I thought saying Trick too. I was like, actually, it feels like this is a Trick thing to do.
Time for this Elimination Chamber to get a little flavor.
These two have
Williams
history.
Turns his attention to a man he's had some history with, Javon Evans.
Oh, NXT.
Incredibly well from their time at
and they had
NXT,
many matches in NXT together. Some for world championships.
Several months ago, both locking horns there.
Yeah.
Oh! Trick Williams.
21.
Remember that
Yeah,
cyclone
he was young.
Javon Evans was able to evade.
Freakish movement again of Javon Evans, and
Some people start
Even
earlier,
Trick Williams, who's used
but
to
like
it
you
and
won't get
knows
hired by
all
the
about it, can't do
WWE.
anything
There's a
about
lot of
it.
people who do it when they're like teenagers.
Now Trick sending Javon off the ropes, and Javon
I
caught with a
love the
kick.
way Javon bounces off the
Not
ropes.
sure he got all of it, but it was effective.
Simply drop
Yes,
Trick
I'm aware.
Williams with something more devastating. Wait up.
OG cutter.
Oh, I went for the
Oh.
OG cutter, and he was
He
intercepted.
was expecting it.
That's a killer move for Javon Evans, but too fresh was Trick Willie. Too powerful, managing to block. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I don't know what that move's
chop
called.
just drops Evans.
Backhand slap.
Yeah, it was a backhand slap.
Again, you're in there with a veteran in Cody Rhodes. You can't be trash talking. It's going to get you in trouble.
Oh, God, that trick slap across the jaw of Javon Evans, completely rocking the youngin. And he might be toast here, completely groggy.
Again, the Cyclone boot from Trick Williams dropping Cody Rhodes. Now look at Javon Evans now off the second rope, caught by Trick. Now Trick with a double choke slam. Cover now on Rhodes. Cody gets the shoulder up. Cover now on Evans. Evans able to kick out.
There may have been a little tribute to our friend at NXT, Booker T, a little double bookend right there, taking both opponents down.
You know, Wade, we talked about this a few weeks ago, the fact that there's so many similarities between Trick Williams and Booker T, the way they move in the ring, their move set, their size.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'll tell you what right now, if you are going to have a mentor in this game, why not the 5-time WCW champion sucker? Oh, and by the way, a
While grown folk talking.
two-time WWE Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Hey, wait,
Oh, yeah.
shh. Trick's talking.
Not bad. He can talk smack just like Booker T, too.
We're due for
And
somebody
now
else.
Cody
coming in a second.
Rhodes gonna turn the tables.
I'm gonna call
Trick
Logan
driven
Paul.
into the chain link. Evans caught Cody with a kick. Now a chop of Evans. And again. And Evans
I
fired
did
up.
watch Band on the Run on Prime
The
Video.
fourth man to enter the chamber. On his way in 10
I
seconds.
don't know if I know what Band on the Run is. I know it's a song. I gotta catch up and follow season 2. Yeah, there's Paul.
Logan Paul.
I think
the
they saved
Vision.
Randy for last. I think
Vision's one hope for a major
LA Knights and
WrestleMania moment after they got decimated with bad luck and injuries and clearly made a ton of enemies in the process with their reign of terror over on SmackDown.
And Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams. 3-on-1 against Logan Paul. Want to take out Logan as they send him driving him through the pod. And out the other side.
People just do not like the Maverick, do they? Is it jealousy or is it the arrogance of Logan Paul?
No,
that
it's 'cause
sets
he's a
people
I
dick.
off?
think it's just that, the vision, and all of it.
Logan Paul might be out of this thing.
Whoa!
Javon Evans over the top, taking out Cody and Trick Williams.
They caught
Not
him.
the way that Logan Paul wanted to start this night.
There we go.
Well, the whole aim of Logan Paul was to instill a little more belief and prestige back
Hello,
in
my
the
love.
Vision, get him back on track. Well, this couldn't have started any worse
Talking
for the man
to
who only
Grandma.
qualified 24 hours ago.
And yeah, Logan's only in this because Jey
Yeah.
Uso was taken out by an unknown attacker. Oh, and there's that tornado splash by Javon Evans. Cover
That
now.
looked good.
And a kick out by Trick.
Just a joy to watch Javon Evans do his thing. That tornado kick right to the
I love
back
that
there.
dive
It's
move. Yeah, it
Trick
looks
Williams
really
almost
good.
getting the
Javon
job
is so
done there,
good.
and things have gone south for Trick
Honestly, they
Williams
should
in a
put the
hurry
IC
here.
title on him.
Now Cody Rhodes, who
Sooner
started
than
this match
later.
with Javon Evans, goes back on the attack. Staring up at the WrestleMania sign.
Staring up at the WrestleMania sign. Clearly a little out of breath right now as Cody Rhodes is taking a real beating so far in this one. And
Well,
he
better
just needs to
dig-
look over his shoulder and see a fresh man in Randy Orton and a fresh man in LA Knight waiting to get into this thing. It's going to be a long
I
night
think
for
it'll be
Cody
Knight in
if
next.
he can pull this off.
Oh, he better dig down deep because his last
I think
chance
Randy
at a
Orton's
title
gonna come out
opportunity
and
at
RKO
WrestleMania
everybody.
hangs in the balance here.
That's what you call must win.
That's
for
the move.
QB1.
Cody sent across the ring. Javon Evans now launched out over to the that hard padding. And now Logan Paul, there's
The
a
buckshot
slingshot lariat by Logan. That is a thing of beauty. And I don't care what you think about Logan Paul and his antics and everything else. He is one hell of an athlete. He has taken a WWE like no one else in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, does Paul Heyman make mistakes when he acquires a talent for his group, for the Vision? He has undoubtedly succeeded historically, and he's doing it again with Logan Paul.
As much as I don't want to admit it, I don't think Paul Heyman's ever made a mistake when it comes to talent.
Yeah, he has.
You saw him walk out here with Brock Lesnar on Monday
Nathan
Night Raw. Brock
Jones,
issued an
Michael
open challenge
McGillicuddy,
for
or Curtis
WrestleMania.
Axel,
Once in
Ryback.
a lifetime athlete.
There's a history of.
He may have another one on his
So
hands.
we're calling
in
LA
Logan
Knight,
Paul.
Who
right?
will enter number 5? Again, number 5, more wins than any other number in the history of the chamber.
Yeah. So Orton's going to come out and he's going to RKO everybody.
My loins are a-tingling, and Logan Paul's maybe too.
Yeah, and quite the history
I don't know if
between
you want to say your loins
LA
are
Knight
tingling.
and Logan Paul.
Well, the Vision in general have made LA Knight's life hell on SmackDown.
Well, this dates back to SummerSlam a couple of years ago when LA Knight beat Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Oh man, he turned Cody inside out.
Let's not forget that Logan Paul and Bronson Reed smashed the body of LA Knight just before Christmas.
Yeah, a tsunami through a car. There's the
No,
neck breaker
neck breaker.
by LA Knight.
And LA
RKO's
Knight
face
only
down.
has eyes for Logan
That's like
Paul
your
right
neck
now.
coming and hitting.
Gotta be careful how many enemies you make at this level, especially when they're all thrown into one match together.
You see the welt building on the back of Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that was when he got drove through one of those pods as soon as he entered the match.
Well, if he's not careful,
Well,
he may be driven
or
to
like-
another pod.
Logan Paul is taking a huge beating.
Yeah, look at this, like.
Oh! No eliminations yet in this match.
Logan Paul living dangerously here, but managing to somehow negotiate his way away from the boots of LA Knight. What is he cooking up here?
Now, Logan Paul is not one to shy away from risks.
There's no escape climb in that cage. There is a locked roof on the top there. However,
Hello, Logan, turn around. Javon Evans scaling the chamber as well. Both men now up on top of the pod. Dangerous situation.
Oh.
LA Knight now scaling the chamber
Everybody's
on
in
the
the corner.
other side.
and one thing I know, in situations like this, gravity always wins in the end.
Well,
Somebody is going to have a rough landing.
Ask Austin Theory about that, who's standing right in front of us. He came off the top of the pad courtesy of Brock Lesnar. And now Logan Paul sent into Cody and
Those two are there to
Trick.
catch up.
Just a human missile launched by LA Knight and Javon Evans to devastating effect, and then there were two.
And now Evans and LA Knight battle high above the ring. Precarious situation for these two.
Oh, go for BFT!
BFT
Nah, that didn't look good.
on the pod.
There's not
But
enough
even
space to hit it properly.
delivering that move, it took a lot out of
It doesn't
LA
look
Knight
like his
right on
head
the steel.
hits
This is
the
Logan Paul
pod.
taking out Trick Willie. And Cody Rhodes, and here's that BFT.
Maybe it did,
Both
I don't
men
know.
landing hard
I think the
on
BFT is
top
a
of that
terrible
steel.
looking
That was
finisher, and he should
indeed
change to the Burning
blunt
Hammer because his
force
Burning Hammer
trauma.
looks great.
Randy Orton
Where he,
enters
like,
this
puts them
match
onto his,
for the 10th time in
like
his career
shoulders,
in
kind of like
less
an
than
RKO,
10
and then he
seconds.
flips them off like this. But he
I think
makes
the
it look good.
complexion's about to change. The steely eyes of the Viper.
Generally
RKO
the
to
favourite
nowhere.
for every match he's ever in, even more so when the deck is stacked in his favor in the final pod.
Physical clotheslines. There's Orton's
He's
patented
got such a
power
good
slam.
running scoop slam.
Now Logan Paul runs into one as well.
That was
Just
very
looking at his superlative best.
Knight just hasn't been going Logan's way, has it? And now Randy sends Trick Williams out to that
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more
padded
RKOs. I
steel.
thought
And
we'd
now
get a few
Logan
more
Paul
RKOs
launched
today.
into Trick Williams. It's been all Orton.
The poor Trick Williams is taking out a lot of bodies getting thrown his way.
His DDT through the
To
ropes
eat
now.
every single collision going down in a heap. And that is right where Randy Orton likes his prey.
All
Oh,
six
the
men
double
still
DDT.
surviving. Randy Orton
Draping
now.
DDT.
Vintage Orton with a draping DDT.
Vintage Orton.
And it looks like Paul Heyman's soul just left his body. He knows what's coming next.
Randy's going to that place, Wade, where he hears voices in his
Javon's
head.
still on top. See, Javon's on top of the pod right now. He's 100% going to hit a
LA Knight went for the RKO, did
the
Knight
OG cutter from
counters with a DDT.
And you have to
It's
pounce
just
on
an
Randy
RKO,
Orton when you
like
get the
flying
chance. It may
RKO.
have been smart to let Randy execute an
Like, I
RKO
like
on
the
Logan
ring
Paul,
symbol
pin
on the
Logan Paul, get rid
You
of
like
Logan
that?
Paul.
A lot of people hate
But LA
that.
Knight knew his chance
They don't like
to
the
drop the
advertising
Viper
on
was
the
there,
ring match.
and he went for it.
Bodies
sometimes
are
it's
everywhere.
I do appreciate that's just a
Javon
black silhouette
Evans
and it's not like very colorful.
He's finally coming to on the top of the
But like, I
pod,
just tune it out.
following the PFT by LA Knight.
Wait till somebody
Look
gets
who's
up.
lying on the ground in the
To
drop
get
zone.
round.
What the hell is Javon Evans going to do here? Frog splash from the pod.
I was hoping that was going to be an
Busted his own
OG
ribs in
cutter.
the process. Wait up.
Logan Paul now. Here it is. Pulverizer. Pulverizer.
No.
Logan eliminates Evans.
That wasn't great.
It was.
Javon Evans
Boo.
has been eliminated.
And for
Boo.
all the physical abuse,
We didn't
Paul
get
took
an
in
OG
this
cutter from
matchup,
the top.
he
I really
gains the
wanted
first
that. Nope. We got a little freeze here. It's reloading.
times that
we go,
youthful
fix it.
exuberance, you get a bit carried away.
Yeah, that's the only way you learn lessons in this game, by making a mistake like that. Javon Evans, nice performance. He'll be back.
And Cody now sent across the ring by Logan.
Remember
Cody
last
with a
year
kick
this
to the
time
ball.
we had a John Cena heel turn.
LA Knight now
That was in the
with Cody up on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Down goes Rhodes.
That's his burning hammer.
Covered now by Knight.
It looks so good. It's much better than the BFT.
Also,
Kick out at two. Great
it
job
might
by
have
our
looked a
official
little
in this
worse 'cause it
matchup,
was
Rod
on the
Zapata,
pod.
making sure
Yeah,
he's in
but his
perfect
BFT never
position.
looks good.
Microscopic level eyes there from Rod
It's just
Zapata,
very
shoulder
awkward to hit.
slightly open. An unforced error there from the megastar, which is likely to be increasingly
Yeah, and his burning
common
hammer looks
in this kind of
great.
brutal match.
And now it's Randy Orton. Every
Yeah,
man for
100%
himself
Allen. They should have
inside
had the
the
OG
chamber.
cutter. That's what he should have done from the top rope there before he got pinned. Or
And
the
Orton
top of
just
the
looks
pod before he got
so
pinned.
fresh. That's how valuable being in that final pod is. A bunch of broken bodies surround him, throwing very little in the way of Randy.
Knight into the corner. Big boot stops Randy in his tracks. Do here.
He's going to do the
Goes
LA
up top.
Knight elbow drop. Man, we keep getting freezes here.
Yes, the world whose game is this?
That
And
one
they
was much better
reply.
than that. Then they don't know. I agree with that. LA Knight. Yeah.
Oh!
No, critical error perhaps by LA Knight. He tripped coming off the top rope. Got
Oof,
caught
yeah.
up in it
He
all.
was supposed to have missed
May have
that.
hurt himself.
I don't
Rolled
know.
up by Trek. And LA kicks out, man. What a
LA's got to be
error.
the one to
Yeah,
take
once again, is this
Paul.
chamber. Once you've taken that steel a couple of times, your body doesn't work the way it's supposed to do. But that's the high risk.
BFT!
Yeah, you're right. That doesn't.
Trying to pounce on that cover,
It
but
never looks
somehow
great.
Trick Williams bouncing out of the ring.
Yeah, but you can, oh, and a low blow by Logan Paul.
allowed.
Completely legal in this match.
Yeah.
And Paul with another elimination.
LA Knight has been eliminated.
Oh, I don't like
Logan
that.
Paul eliminates LA Knight and Javon Evans.
The referee did not like that at all, but very little the referee can do. As
I can't say
Chief
shenanigans,
gets a low
but we
blow,
can say something.
Followed
I don't
by
know.
a handful of
He did
tights,
get-
and
that's
Logan
normal.
Paul starting to make a major mark on this Elimination Chamber match.
4 men remain, Logan and Cody.
I'm
Trick
surprised
and
like Paul
Randy.
Heyman's not putting like a kendo stick or
So
something
the
through.
entire field basically attacked Logan Paul the
It's like
second
or
they
give
got
him
the
the brass
jump. The
knucks,
problem is he
like through
rode
the
that
cage
out,
itself.
and they may have burned themselves out in the process, and now Logan Paul, it's his to win.
And look at the smile on the face of Paul Heyman here at ringside as he looks on.
Would it make
at
sense
the
to focus on
performance
one
that
guy?
Logan Paul has had so far in the
Instead of
chamber.
slowly going
Tides are
attacking
starting to
everybody
turn for the
outside.
vision, although
Right there is classic Randy Orton.
well, somebody who knows every dirty trick in the book is Randy Orton.
We're due for a
Orton
Randy
with a
Orton
kick
heel
right
turn
in the
in the near
midsection of
future.
Randy. See Randy trash talking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Punches in the game right now.
He's got that titanium-loaded right hand.
Trick slap.
Oh, and he caught him.
Trick's been using that backhand right in the match.
And now Trick exposing
Trick
the
shot.
knee. Went for the trick shot. Logan Paul ducked out of harm's way. Trick dropped. Cody Rhodes now.
I feel the real match man's coming soon. Very well could be. When the
Logan
pod
Paul
door opens, he
sends
can run
Cody
it.
into the post.
He wants to steal the pin.
Cover
Yeah, the
now
cross.
on Williams. A third elimination by Logan Paul. Is Paul going to run the table?
Yeah, you're right. It could have been bad.
Eliminated.
They don't need another
We are
injury before
halfway
Mania.
through the match, and the undeniable MVP so far is Logan
Paul's
Paul.
slipping in
I don't care how he did it.
Or
Logan
not,
Paul has
LA.
eliminated
When he had that
Williams
weird thing off the rope when he was going to do the
Knight.
thing and land on the ground.
and Evans.
And then finished and did the jump
But
and still did the other.
Crucially, there's still 2 more to eliminate, and they may be the biggest names in the entire match. Probably the
I
2
can't see a
favorites
situation
from
where
the
Paul
word
wins.
go, Cody Rhodes and
Masked
Oh my
man's
God, what
coming
the hell?
in. Here it comes.
That mask guy's back.
How's
No?
he going? I mean, I'm presuming this is not the same individual from last
Well,
night.
didn't we end this whole thing last night? Is this another copycat?
So there was a
Well, I've got
copycat mask
confirmation
guy
of what the
yesterday.
hell was going
Oh,
on
this is
last
so the
night, but
real
thankfully
mask guy can
grabbing
run
this
in.
guy and getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, the security-
just, well, hats off to him. For once, they did their job.
It's just another nobody.
That's a different. That's not the same guy as yesterday.
What's going on around here? Adam Pearce, the general manager, screaming at him, "Who the hell are you?" As they finally get him out
Somebody
of
else
the
is
arena, we
gonna
can
come in.
reset now inside the chamber with Cody and
Well, Pearce and Aldis did
In
not
or-
want
in
the
or-
Elimination Chamber match messed up by anybody. And once again, a very bizarre situation with the masked man, or a clone of the masked man.
There he is.
Wait, who the hell? Now another one. Another hooded figure. Another masked man.
It's time to
walking
find
in
out who
through
the masked
open
man
door.
is.
Well, now security have cleared out. He's got a free entrance.
And he's looking right at Logan. Logan
Sick of
Paul
these.
of the Vision.
I think this is it. I think we're done.
A kick to Paul. Stop.
Isn't that Seth Rollins?
Well, it's his move. Just unmask. It's time to unmask him.
Cody into the cover. Paul eliminated.
So who's under the mask? It's time to show us. Is Rollins back? Is he ready for Mania? Here we go. Here we go. Doesn't look like Rollins. It is.
It is.
The man who gave birth to
Seth
the
is
Vision.
back.
The man who was excommunicated from the Vision. The man who has payback on the Vision. Seth Rollins
I
is
was gonna say
back.
that's Seth Rollins like stop.
Seth is back, baby.
Is he even cleared to be here?
Seth is supposed to be recovering from shoulder surgery.
Paul Heyman's yelling no.
He's ready for Mania.
He has just
Man.
destroyed the Vision's dreams.
Wait, for the second straight year, Seth Rollins has completely changed the complexion of the Elimination Chamber.
As they serenade Seth
Shoulder injury.
freaking I got so many questions, but there's only one question
I'm
left
shocked
in this
he's ready to go.
Elimination Chamber. Is it Rhodes or is
He's
it
back for
Orton?
Mania,
Two
baby.
men left.
Heist of the century, coup of the century, surprise of the century. Seth Rollins, and now it's down to Cody and Randy. No doubt about what this relationship means. Cody Rhodes has talked on a number of occasions what Randy Orton meant to him as Rhodes was coming up in WWE.
They're good options. We got Cody
And now
versus
these two
Randy.
face off.
Well, we're done with the masked man. He's revealed himself.
Boys about
We're
to-
done.
oh, God.
Whoa.
McIntyre with the WWE title to Cody Rhodes.
Is he going to cause Cody? He doesn't want to face Cody.
Near here, went for that Claymore.
And now Cody Rhodes get himself.
So if Cody gets
McIntyre.
eliminated here.
And a Glasgow kiss.
This is absolute
Yeah, I don't even know if he wants to face Randy, but he definitely doesn't want to face Cody.
In the main event of WrestleMania, hanging in the balance.
Yeah, we could have had Seth versus Braun.
Well, Drew doesn't want anything to do with Cody
Is this
Rhodes
where
at
we get
WrestleMania.
Randy's heel
That's
turn?
pretty clear.
Yes.
RKO! Cody! Crossroads! RKO!
Boom!
RKO! Cover!
1, 2, 3. Randy's going to Mania.
Arn pulled the trigger.
Winner of the men's 2026 Elimination Chamber, the Viper, Randy
I love it.
The WWE's Apex Predator has his killer instinct back.
Orton's going to Mania, getting
He didn't hesitate.
World
He
Championship
struck when he
number
needed to.
14.
Randy Orton takes out Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania.
Randy did exactly what he said he was
I don't
gonna
know.
do.
Cody's going to be pissed
He
off.
pulled the
This is
trigger
either the
on his
beginning of the
good
Cody
friend
heel turn, or
in
I don't
order
know.
to get to the main event of WrestleMania.
This is the right choice.
Will now set in.
Cody's been in the world
Cody
title
Rhodes.
picture so long, it's good
It
to take
was
a break
his
from it.
last chance.
Oh, what a mess. The ending of this Elimination Chamber was for our officials, just as we'd had one attack by a mystery man thwarted. A second one arrived. This one
You
with
can
the
see in
door
his
wide
eyes
open,
that
no
that's, yeah, Cody
security.
versus Tattoo at Mania. I think that's going to be what happens.
Also, you can see that stomp is like.
Well, but they've used that. Whoever the masked man has been using that stomp.
Should
But
Seth
it's like
freaking
Pretty
Rollins, I don't
regular.
know
People
what
have
to
been
think
thinking
now.
it's Seth, and then
Yeah.
using
And then
his
Drew
like.
McIntyre.
That's like one
his
of his.
obsession
Is
with
that his-
Cody Rhodes.
It's not a signature.
Trying to
move, but
prevent
he uses
Rhodes from
No,
once
that's
again
the stomp is finished.
battling McIntyre.
Yeah.
For the
So they've been
WWE
purposely
title.
using that. It wasn't the
Here's the problem,
Seth
though,
behind
for
like the other
McIntyre
masked
now.
man. It was somebody else.
He's got to face the
Like he
Viper.
was at-
But he
Orton's
was
had
the
his
person
own
they
problems
wanted
with
to be
McIntyre of
the-
late, but here was
They
Orton
wanted
providing
him.
the
I like
save for
Cody being like, yeah, hit the crossroads. So as soon as you get up, I can hit you with the
It
RKO.
really is cutthroat at the very top in
He tells him to go ahead and do
friend
it.
or foe, I don't care. RKO, why? Well, there's that finger pointing WrestleMania, and that is where Randy is headed.
Honestly, Drew versus Randy, Randall Keith Orton. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Number 15 is within the grasp.
Oh, it's 15. Sorry, not 4. I was
of
saying 14
Randy
earlier when
Orton
I was screaming at the camera. Yeah, it's
at
fine. It's still
WrestleMania.
broadcasted.
In
I get that all the
7
time for
weeks,
YouTube now. My Twitch stream
49
says it's
nights,
great, but YouTube says
Randy
it's
Orton
lagging. I don't know how to fix
battles
it. But
Drew
nobody's
McIntyre
complaining about anything.
for the
on the stream, so.
WWE Championship as heartbreak and frustration sets in for the American Nightmare.
It's time soon to get the Orton heel turn. Or sorry, the Randy.
The fans are going to start spilling out here in a minute. We want to remind you, don't go anywhere. The elimination
that's Big E.
post show
He's
is
retired.
coming
He's
up
officially retired.
immediately. All the winners will be here
We
live.
did. We
All
saw
the
Big E in the
analysis
street in Toronto
and
last year.
interviews, and
Actually,
what
this
does
time last
now
year for
mean
the
on the
elimination.
road to WrestleMania.
Wait, did we go to the elimination chamber?
No, we went the
It's
night
all
before
ahead
to
on the
SmackDown.
post show from right here
But
in
we
Chicago.
saw Big E on the street. He was like in shorts and a hoodie and had the hoodie put over his face. He was listening to music. I didn't want to stop him to say hi, but that was definitely Big E. All right, well, that is the Elimination Chamber, my friends. We have wrapped up the Elimination Chamber for the night. I hope everybody had a good time. Honestly, I'm feeling way more pumped on this post. I'm feeling better about Mania, especially after what I thought was a lackluster Royal Rumble, which made me feel terrible about the product. I think we're going in the right direction here. So what was in the box? It was Danhausen. So let's just recap quickly. We had Rhea Ripley winning the Women's Elimination Chamber. She will be taking on Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. A woman, and she'll carry Jade to a good match, likely. Hopefully Jade does not injure her. Then we had AJ Lee winning the title from Becky Lynch. So AJ Lee's your new Intercontinental Champion in a decent match. Then we had CM Punk defeating Finn Balor with apparently a Finn Balor face turn. He did the handshake again post-match. I think he might be done with the Judgment Day. They'll start the Judgment Day, followed tomorrow or on Monday on Raw, not tomorrow, the next day. And then we had the debut of Danhausen on television, which was amazing. He was what was in the box. I know that was not everybody's choice, but I love Danhausen. I'm glad to see him in there. I thought they put him on NXT, so it's exciting to see him there. He debuted the same night his friend Pepsi Phil kept his world championship in Pepsi Phil's hometown. And then finally we had Cody Rhodes losing to Randy Keith Orton. Randy Keith Orton is your Elimination Chamber winner for 2026, and he will be taking on Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. So yeah, very, very exciting night overall. Thank you guys for hanging in there. It was damn good PLE. I liked the Charger. I thought it was pretty decent. It was better than the Rumble. God, I felt terrible coming out of the Rumble. I remember the Rumble finishing and I was like, ugh. Like, I just didn't feel good. So this felt better. Grizzly Dipper, why are you watching on Netflix when it's on ESPN? So we get, I'm in Canada, and everything is on Netflix in Canada. So we get Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all the pay-per-views, everything but Saturday Night's the Main Event, which are on YouTube in Canada. So that's why we're watching it there. So yeah. But yes, well, we're going to wrap up the stream. My voice is starting to go. I hope I'm not getting sick or anything, but maybe it's because we've been shouting. Have I been a little loud tonight? Have I been energetic? I've enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Jimmy, thank you for letting us enjoy. Hey, thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate that more. We're going to be back at 1 a.m. That's in a few hours. 1 p.m. We're going to do all of the live events. There's a stupid crazy live event that's for you and your kid getting me. But we've got Iron Man match that we're going to have to do. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow for the live.